I trust myself. I don't even need no help. Did it by myself, I don't need no help. Tryna stack money like books on the shelf.
Hundreds in the bag, got me feeling like the man. Shorty body hot sun in the summer on the sand. Way she's working for it, got me feeling like the man. Shorty body hot sun in the summer on the sand.
Did it by myself like a selfie. Nobody try to help me. Came to the club with an island girl. I'ma take it to the crib and let me buy you pearls.
Did it by myself, no one help me, yeah. Now these bitches want a selfie. I like big gold chains, I like big gold rings. Let me take it to the crib and let me buy you things.
Fell in love with an island girl. I told her only time will tell.
She likes to ride in the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Did it by myself like a selfie, yeah. Nobody try to help me, yeah.
She likes the ice and the ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell. Big dog status, two-tone paddock.
Okay.
Stacks in the crib, I got a two-floor attic.
Got a two-floor attic, got your girl in the attic. But I'ma bring her right back, dude, don't panic, I'm savage. And nigga, if it's beef, we can manage.
I know a couple guys who walk around with automatics. I got big dog status, I ain't playing, I ain't average. I'ma leave you in static, I'ma leave you in static.
Fell in love with an island girl. I told her only time will tell.
She likes the ice and the ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Fell in love with an island girl. Yeah. I told her only time will tell.
She likes the ride and the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Take note.
Tino, babe.
Yo, Tino, he'll get his dome pop. Satin blue on his whip, but he ain't no cop. Don't stop, spray up his motor till it smokes up. Cause what I bought for insurance, I have it wrote off, you joker. Suck on your mum and take note, cause the foreign ring up in his grill. Like grandma's stovetop, don't flop. Fuck up the game, like this was Roblox. Oh gunner, running this field, I'm for your walk up. Drum roll, load up a cannon and give her more shots. I put your face on a beam, now you're Zordon. Treat you like an old sketchbook, you'll get drawn on. I lead your girl from the back, I'm that raw blood. Wait, who the fuck feels they could do me something? I'll roll up in your ends with a toolie bussin'. 32 ugly as shit, like Miss Rooney's husband. Somebody cut me a deal, I'm just too disgusting. Niggas think they next in line, but they ain't doing nothing. Mask on, metal in hand, Freddy Krueger's coming. Tools all up in your home, I'm here to fix the plumbing. House blown, toaster run, leak gas from your oven. Diol on your girlfriend's face, and she best get to sucking. Head game resemble my dad, cause it was good for nothing. Yeah, I'm still vegan, but I'm down for beef. Niggas think they slick with a dialect, but talk is cheap. Watch your mouth, little nigga, because I roll with heat. Top said there's no returns, and I see no receipt. I put your boy in a bag, like he was groceries. Riding round with the burner boy, in case I find any extendo. Licking off shots until it overheats. No mask, did it bareface, just so they know it's me. Eyes closed, chest wide open, heart surgery. Usher said just let it burn, let's make it third degree. Niggas think everything's jokes until you shoot his queen. Shot was funny as shit, it barely missed the beam. Wax on, then wax off to leave the burner clean. Then open up the Uber app to flee the murder scene. Waving a stick will make them levitate. I raise a toast in the air, let's celebrate. See a couple holding a blade, like it's wedding day. And you can leave with a slash, just like wedding cake. Bitches on snap in the snacks. Oh no you ain't, know your place. Worked up flawless, you look like bellyache. Beat my dick all off in the face, and let it detonate. All facts, just ask your mum, she'll demonstrate. Damn right babes, I'm a jerk, just let it marinate. I gave it a beat like I was Penfold. And some retarded head, my tongue's mental. Babes, if you die then you die, cause you was meant to. Nigga, all I do is draw, I'm a pencil. Run up on you niggas like the rents due. Dude, screwed, if I see food, you're on the menu. Your homies have to find the Dragon Balls to resurrect you. Fuck it, you niggas can all hate. I'm better than all of you niggas I don't rate. If your girl's fit, 4+4, she'll get 8. I'm a chiropractor back, just setting them all straight. Scorps, take note.
Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A. And we are into the second weekend of the Premier League season as well. Liverpool still looking for their first win as they drew 2-2 against Nottingham Forest. It's all not going well for Tottenham Hotspur as well. They lost 2-0 to Newcastle. So it's back-to-back defeats for them as well, as I believe they are bottom of the table on 0 points as well. So we'll be discussing all those things, looking ahead to the games. Obviously, United back in action against Ipswich. Arsenal play Aston Villa on the Monday. Chelsea also, they're back live even tomorrow. Today, actually, Chelsea are in action as they take on Brighton as well. So we'll be discussing all of that. And of course, the transfer window is still open as well. So there's still transfer news and things of that nature still going on. Cody Gakpo, it seems he's set to join Manchester City, which is absolutely mind-boggling to me. I can't believe that they've gone in for him and that Liverpool are getting that much for him. But hey, we'll be discussing all those things plus more. But big up to everybody in the chat. I see everyone. Big up to everybody in the chat. Make sure you get your questions in, people. Whether it is about Liverpool, whether it's about Tottenham Hotspur, whether it's Manchester United, Chelsea, Arsenal, whether it's a transfer. Maybe it's something I've not mentioned. Maybe it's Moses Atoma losing to Hergovich, people. That's why this show is later than scheduled, because I was watching the boxing as well. Props to Hergovich and Moses Atoma. What about it was, and Hergovich deserved winner as well. I'm saying run it back, but hopefully Moses Atoma is all right because he did leave on a stretcher. I'm hoping that is just precautionary. So I know you lot in the chat will keep me updated as well. But again, big up everyone supporting Sarcasm City TV. Really, really appreciate it as always. Get your questions in, people. If you're a member of the channel, then your questions take priority like a super chat. So link is in the pinned comment for the membership. It's also underneath in the description as well. And of course, if you're kind enough to super chat, people, we will get to that as well. They're the two surefire ways to make sure I get to your question, people. Either be a member at any level or join the membership. And on top of that, as I always state, pay your taxes when you enter the city of sarcasm. When you're in the city of sarcasm, pay your taxes. Don't worry, it don't cost you a penny, people. Make sure you hit the like button on the video. See that thumbs up underneath the video? Make sure you hit the like button on the video. Make sure you follow and share across all the socials as well. You can see them on the screen. Yes, it's Flawless at Sarcasm City TV, at Sarcasm City TV. Yes, it's Flawless on Twitter and Instagram. So retweet, like on Twitter/X, share, reshare, share it to your story, all that good stuff on Instagram. Follow across all the socials as well. And equally as important, make sure you subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV and hit the notification bell as well. Make sure you do that. It's rolled to 18,000 subscribers. We want 20K by the end of the year, people. Big up to everyone in the chat already. You lot are already active already. Big up to my guy S Madison every single time. Big up to Crab, man. Shout out Crab, says Gakpo gun shaking my head. Big up the chat. Big up Rasta Crab. Make sure you subscribe to Bayesian Reds TV as well. We'll get to what they're running as Madison. Big up banter aside. Also, man said Liverpool are the new Bournemouth. Damn. Big up to my guy Anis every single time. Big up Chinlu. Shout out to Sir Guffey as well. 1,000 jewels, GOAT trophy. Big up for you dropping jewels. Appreciated as well in the chat. So don't worry, man. We're going to get to all of that as well. Vikram's in the building. Rest of the gang will probably be here shortly as well. Shout out to Vikram. What are you telling me, man? You good?
Yeah, I'm pretty good, man. The football today was decent.
It's decent.
We got to see two teams going at it in the first one with Liverpool and Forest, and then we got to see Tottenham just doing Tottenham things, man. Like having a relatively good first half. And in the second half, they just completely crumbled. As soon as they conceded the first goal, they just fell apart. And now Gakpo, they're talking 85 M's for Cody Gakpo, which is, I mean, in this market, I mean, you have to say that who else are they going to get at this point? You know, at his level anyway. Man.
Go get and die, man.
Clearly the scouts don't.
Go get
I think with the Ndai thing is they don't think his output's good enough. I think that's what it is. I think if his output was like, let's say Barcola level, I think people would have more of a risk.
I think. I swear the man scored the same amount of goals.
Ndai hasn't gotten above double digits. at any
Oh, so
point.
you
That's
talking
the
about
thing.
overall, not for solely from last season? Yeah, in a better team, I think he would. I think his output would increase because he matched him last
I hear
season. I
that to a
swear.
certain
Yeah,
extent.
you got 6 goals, 3 assists. Gakpo was one. Gakpo's in a much better side as well. Hey, to me, you go get eliminated. If I have a choice between Gakpo and Ndai, I'm going. There's nothing Gakpo does better than Ndai.
I agree. I'm just giving reasons as to. I'm trying to
Yeah, they scored the
understand
same amount of
their
goals last season. He's got
reasoning.
one less. You got one more. You got one more. That's
Yeah, I'm
just
trying
me.
to understand their reasoning. Because
That's just me.
I like to find out people's working out before I really make judgments.
Some
But
people are just stupid, fam. That's what that is. Some
well,
people just make bad
you'd
decisions,
think that like people that are paid millions to do their job would have some kind of idea,
and that's
but
where we make the mistake. That we assume because they get paid millions, or they're thousandaires, or they're in suits that they know what they're doing. Like,
it's
and
wordy.
that is there.
Word. It's
Like,
like
to me,
those.
you just go get in that. Like, if you're gonna splat 85 million, you probably get him for less. You might get him for 70, 75. You might get him for 70 or 75 and die. Like, I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it to me.
Yeah.
Gakpo last season I think he got 7 and 5 in the league.
I think it's just the data. I think they just use data for a lot of this a lot of these transfers. Because I actually saw this video breakdown on why City signed Cherky because of like the data that they looked at.
Oh yeah.
And
but check your ball. If you watch him, you're like, first. Yeah, Seb, I was right. You got 7 and 5. Gakpo Ndai got 6 and 3 in 4 less games, sorry, but Gakpo started. They both started the same amount of games, 32, but Gakpo got 4 appearances off the bench. He got 7 and 5, and Ndai got 6 and 3. And then the season before, Ndai got 9 goals, no assists. And Gakpo got, this is 24-25, got 10 goals, 4 assists. He had 35 appearances, 12 off the bench. And they had 33 appearances, 4 off the bench. So they ain't that far apart in terms of output. But hey, it is what it is. Props to hey. You know what? I'm all for it, man. Go get it, man. Gakpo, Semenyo. Hopefully they sign Enzo Fernandez. If that's your free behind Haaland, yes, run me that, please.
Bro, you know what it is? Haaland is. I gotta give him some credit because how he can still score goals when he's got those players around him is honestly some kind of miracle. Like you gotta rely on fucking Semenyo and Foden in 2026, and now they're talking about bringing in Gakpo. It's just, bro, Haaland's playing in the wrong era. We've said it multiple times. Like he's playing in an era full of wingers that don't want to do nothing but cut in and shoot, and most of them aren't even good anyway. Like most of these wingers are just NPCs. Like they get to the final third and they have a brain fart. Like, and he's playing and he's still somehow putting up the numbers even despite all of that. But Crystal Palace, like people kept talking about how great City looked, and it was the Cherky show, but Crystal Palace, my word. And they got rid of Munoz. Like that was one of their better players last season. They just got rid of him. It's just, I don't know, man. I think they're in big trouble because their manager. It's still early, but the amount of players that they keep losing, and plus, I'm not seeing anything from their manager to suggest that anything's gonna happen. Like I just think they're gonna be in a world of trouble. But like I've been saying this whole time, it is just the first 2 games. That's why I'm not crashing it on anyone that crazy, because football is a funny sport, man. Last season we were in this exact same scenario. Liverpool had won 5 and 5. Everyone thought it was long. It was a wrap, and then the season just changed. Like this is why I understand why people are concerned. I understand why people are worried, but it's early, man. It's still way too early to be talking out. Like some of the shit I've heard on the timeline is just crazy. People are already crashing on the managers, the players, and all that. And yeah, to a certain extent, you can. Bad performances are bad performances, right? But like I saw someone start talking about how they should, just return, the 200 M's that they've spent on their midfield already. Crazy how life works, isn't it? Because these were the same guys all summer that kept telling us you have to pay these prices, and now they're talking about refunding their purchases already. 2 games in. Ain't it funny how life works, man? But what do we know, man, Floyd? What do we know? We tried to tell these guys all summer that you can find players out there, that you don't have to just spend 100 M's to get quality, but they didn't want to listen. And now they're finding out that when that price tag is on, expectation comes with it. And when you're not performing, The eyes are on you, man. Like Tonali, I rate Tonali, but there's nowhere to hide. Man's getting waved off by his old team, by his old fans. They're waving him off after a stinker and hooked. I mean, what can I say? Like, it's not looking good, man. Fernandez was in the 10. Honestly, apart from a few passes, I didn't know he was playing. Fucking, what's his name? Mamouche. Starting already. Honestly, I don't remember him even having a touch. I don't remember him getting anything. I just remember him losing the ball on a counter attack and then just tripping over the player that took the ball off him. That's all I remember from 90 minutes of football. It's just peak. It's just peak. And Newcastle, you know what? Fair play to Lee Gunner because he saw it early. Their manager, he's serious still. I can't lie. Because I looked at that squad on paper and I was like,
it's not
really?
It's not bad. Their team's not bad. People overestimated it. That just on paper, their team isn't bad. Facts that people were talking about relegation is crazy.
Flawless. Flawless. They lost a lot. I'm not even talking about the quality. I'm talking their performances.
But is the team on paper? The team on paper is not bad.
No, but I'm talking their performances. Like their performances are serious.
Oh, you can say the performances are good, but I'm just saying that the team's not bad. When you got Visa's
way better than I
one
expected.
Of the better attackers in the league, without doubt. He might have had a poor season.
You know how this game goes. You have one bad season and suddenly you're rubbish. Everyone just
that's why I'm not
assumes you're crap. And
the manager's unknown to me. So, and people, I will get to the Atoma fight as well. Don't worry. The managers are unknown to me, but so I can't comment on like surprise or anything like that because I don't know anything about him. But you look at Visa, you look at Alango, you look at Voltamado, you look at Lewis Miley, you look at what's his name, Joe Willock, Lewis Hall. I'm trying to think of like Botman, Shah, Chow. They're not bad players. I'm talking about the ones I know, is what I'm saying. I didn't even include like the right back that they signed and other players they brought in. I'm talking about the players that I know that have been there. Them players ain't bad. They're not bad. Are they the greatest? Do I think they're Champions League contending side? Nah. But the way people are talking about, wing like, oh, they're gonna get relegated there. And no, I didn't think they was in contention.
There are teams way worse than them. 100%.
I don't think they was in contention for that. But the managers done
people
well.
doing too much.
So bad. Like, I didn't know about Horny Check, for example. To 10 in the chat. I didn't know about him. Like, so I'm not.
He's a good goalkeeper from what I've seen.
He seems good. The fullback. I didn't watch the game today, but I only watched bits and pieces of it. The fullback played well in the Liverpool game, but I'm gonna relax on all this and see where Newcastle are at in 5 to 10 games. I'm not gonna.
What I would say is they're gonna be a hard game for anyone. That's what I would say straight away. They're going to be a difficult game for anyone. That's one thing that I'll guarantee.
That's been them. Even not for the most part.
Not really last season, but overall, like the last couple years, they've been like St. James's has been a fortress the last couple years. It's only last season that they kind of fell off a little bit.
Yeah, the wheels fell off of the thing. The wheels fell off. The wheels did.
They'll give anyone a game. Like they are fighting.
Yeah, they finished 12th still. So it's kind of like the wheels kind of did fall off.
It's crazy how you have one bad season and everyone just thinks that you're just rubbish. Because honestly, we've
seen teams go in cycles like that. Like we've seen Villa we've seen what a Villa have done, and then you see them get picked apart. You see Newcastle. We've seen Brighton. It will eventually happen to Brighton. Brighton will have that season where we go, Brighton are in trouble. They've just managed to replace very well when they bought, but eventually that does catch up with you as well. But we'll see what's
we'll see about this, man. Lewis Hall's performance, bro. United, stop wasting our time, man. We're still dealing with Luke Shaw in 2026, and I gotta watch Lewis Hall put in performances like that. Like, come on, lads, what are you doing?
Nah, he's a good. He's a very. I think he's worth.
Like the guy. I'm just gonna say it, bro. I don't think there's a better left back in the Prem than him. I'll be honest, man. I don't think there's a better left back.
That's very fair. Quickly, 'cause I know you lot asking before I do that. You lot continue to get your questions in particular, members, and people who super chat. Them questions will take priority. But let's run up the likes, people. Like check 1212. Like check 1212, people. Where we at? We're at 28 likes. Let's get up to 40 likes. Let's get up to 40 likes and let's hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit the notification bell as well. Free show of 17,285 people. Make sure you do so as well. You lot asking in the chat about the Moses Atoma fight. I'll get to it real quick. Apologies, I didn't do a watch along. I was doing family stuff, so that's why I didn't. But I did.
Oh yeah, he got
watch
smoked, didn't he?
as well, and incredible bout. Super entertaining. Like I'm all for the sweet science and hit and not get hit, but when you just see two heavyweights just slugging it out, that is equally as entertaining to me as well. And props to Hergovich because they've been saying in the entire build-up, we're gonna get him to latter rounds and we're gonna stop him. Because I bet when you check the scorecards of the stoppage, Atoma was ahead clear. Like, and he got the stoppage, so you can only give credit to Hergovich because his chin is absolutely incredible because he took some shots. On my life, some of them bombs that Atoma was hitting him with, clean lefts, rights, straight lefts, jabs, uppercuts, hooks, everything, shots to the body. I'm thinking that surely he slows down, and Hergovich didn't. There was a round. It was either the round he stopped him. No, it might have been the round before where they were both knackered after the round, and he's jumped up straight away to the start of the round, and you could see Atoma was tired as well. And now Atoma's gonna get written off. Now people are gonna act like they didn't say certain things about Atoma, but he'll be back, 100%. He'll be back, and you hope that he's okay as well. And yeah, man, turned it into an actual bar fight. Eddie, word to you. And like I said, thoroughly enjoyed. And if they want to run it back at any point, please do. Please do. I'm all for seeing them two face off again. I am fully with it. But again, I can only give props and enough credit to Hergovich and his entire team as well. To Ted, who says doing a Pacquiao fight in September. Who's Pacquiao fighting? Is that a professional bout or is that exhibition? No way is Pacquiao.
Yeah, let us know.
Not a chance that Pacquiao is still fighting. Not a chance he's still fighting.
And people, the window finishes in 3 days.
Yeah, it's like, dude,
3 days.
And then it's the 30th and then the 31st. Yeah. Like that's what's going on. So that's pretty much my thoughts quickly on that. And the next watch along I'll do will be the Conor Ben, Ryan Garcia bout, people. That'll be the next one that I do, 110%. But Spurs, like I said, it is looking dark for them. Pacquiao Mayweather, what they fight? Is that confirmed? Are you sure, Ten?
That's some exhibition, ain't it?
Is that been confirmed? I have missed this if that's the case. Let me check. All right, they're saying I've Googled it and they said it's been postponed. But if that happens, will I watch it? Probably because I'm a massive Floyd Mayweather fan. So, yeah, probably would have. But big up Victor in the chat as well. But back to the Spurs game real quick before we go to Liverpool and Forest. You're going to see it. Vikram mentioned it. You're going to see the overreaction. Because what's crazy is if Spurs had won these two games and Tonali had been exceptional for the two games and Mateus Fernandes has been exceptional yesterday.
Yeah. People would have been like, oh, you see, you should have paid the money.
People got to relax. That's what that is. That's why, hence, I could have easily tweeted and said, see, look at Mateus Fernandes' performance today. Look at Tonali's performances over the last two games. They're both good midfielders. They're both midfielders. My stance has remained the same. Two good midfielders. I think Tonali's very good. I think Mateus Fernandes is a good midfielder currently. I didn't want Manchester United to pay those prices for those two players. I didn't think they was worth it. And that's nothing to do with the two games now. Because when they eventually do perform well, which they will, because Tonali is going to perform well over a period of time for Spurs at some point in the season, as is Mateus Fernandes. And then you go here, this is why you spend the money, and all this type of stuff. Is like, no, you see people flip-flop. People have changed drastically. Like I said, with Newcastle, it's an unknown. The manager seems like he's good. I'm not going to go as far out on a limb and say they're going to do this, that, and the third. Like, you still got to show me in regards to the manager and the team as well. They still got to show me because even though I don't think their team is bad, it's not the greatest. It isn't the greatest.
I'm just looking at him like just tactically from just a structure standpoint. Mm-hmm. He knows how to set up a football team. I've seen enough from the first two games to know like he can set up a team to defend. You can set up a team to attack as well. But obviously, we still need a bigger sample size to see how he does across the full season. And in terms of like Victor said, talking about the media glaze for Eddie Howe, I mean, you answered your own question, Victor. Media glaze. Who's the media in this country? They're all English. Eddie Howe's an English manager. Of course, they glaze him more than they probably should. He also won them their first trophy in 65 certain years. So of course he was going to get put on certain pedestals that he maybe didn't deserve. He's still a good manager, but yeah, his you know what it was? His style of play just wasn't ever going to be sustainable for a team that's playing 3 games a week. Like that high intensity, high pressing, it's calm when you're just playing 1 game a week and you just need to win your games. But when you're playing in 3 multiple competitions and you got to juggle stuff, it just don't work. And plus, he doesn't play a possession-based style anyway. His style is very much, we're going to try and press you into making mistakes. And what happens when a team can actually play through your press? That's what happened to him towards like the back end of his tenure. Teams just figured him out. Like I watched him play against Bournemouth and Villa, and they just played them off the park every time. That's where I really, understood that there's levels to this, because he was trying to do this physical, we're gonna just bully you football with Bruno G, Tonali and Joe Linton, and then they bucked Villa, and Tillemans and Kamara were just popping the ball around these men like it was light work. I remember that game. Like that, you're never gonna be a top side if you can't control games. And his football never had any sort of control. So that's why it was never sustainable. You can't ever be a top side in football and not control. I don't know a single football team that has won anything of significance that hasn't been able to control games. It just doesn't exist.
No, you're right.
It does not exist.
Even if it's chaos, you have to have a
level of control
in regards to the chaos. Yeah, 110%. So yeah, like I said, I'm not going to jump out the window and say Newcastle are doing this, that, and the third off of 2 games. Of course, there'll be people who know more about the manager than me, so they've got more of a sample size. They have more knowledge on the manager than me. I'm still waiting to see, because the squad is still not there. Do I think? I just still don't. I know Ten said earlier in the chat about Newcastle Champions League places. I'd be extremely shocked if Newcastle finish in the top 5. And not
would you know Flawless?
Yeah, I would be with that team. Yes.
Honestly, Flawless, the gap between the top 6 and everyone else is just not that big. It wouldn't shock me if any of the teams from mid-table had a shot at Europe. I wouldn't be surprised.
No, Europe is one thing, but Champions League, I look at them and I go, who's scoring goals for you lot consistently?
I mean, Baltimore, they had a good purple patch last season. Wissa, can get you goals.
I think this is good. I think that's the key right there. But we'll see. Like I said, man, I'm not going as far as that. But they've done very well so far. Obviously, I watched the game against Liverpool. I watched bits and pieces of the game today against Spurs, and he's done very well.
Let's get to the Liverpool game, bro. Their fullbacks, man. I didn't, because I gotta give Sai credit. He saw it before anyone else. Their fullbacks are bad, man. Honestly, it's got to the point where Mons is saying to stop the issue at fullback. He's just like, bro, just put Szoboszlai at right back full time. He's had enough. He's given up already. He's like, bro, their midfield is light as it is. And he's still like, bro, we need to address that fullback area, because between Frimpong and Kirkez, I think I have to credit Mons again for this. He said between the two of them, there's one brain cell. Like they both, bro, the amount of times either of them got to the byline and their cross went out for a throw-in. I counted it at least 6 times from each of them. Imagine that 12 times in a game, your fullback has actually gone forward. They put a cross in and it's gone out for a throw-in. Like it's insane. Like, and their midfield, again, Sai's got to get the credit for this, because they are so light, man. Like they've got good profiles there, but none of them really complement each other. Like it's just mad imbalance. Like they've got too many men that want to get on the ball and progress it. Like McAllister's that profile, Gravenberg's that profile. He wants to get on the ball, drive with it. Even Szoboszlai to a certain extent is that profile. Like he'd rather pick up the ball, drive with it, or pick up the ball and play a pass. But besides Szoboszlai, there's no one there that's gonna do any defensive work. Like they're all pretty much on the ball players. They're all ball to feet. There's no one that's gonna win the ball back for you. And That's why there's so many gaps. Like when teams are breaking on them, there's so many gaps in midfield. A lot of it is also Iriola's system, but I mean, the less I say about the better. Like we're still only 3 games in, but like I said, bro, they're gonna be entertaining to watch. But this guy, that's 20 draws now, 20 draws in the last 2 years. Like, come on, man. Like, what are we doing here? But he didn't lose the game. I know what, bro. One loss, one win, or 3 draws. I know which one I'm taking. It's just crazy. And their attack. I mean, Isak scored, but he just wasn't involved in the game at all. He looks like he's lost a yard of pace. Like that extra yard that made him really scary. He doesn't look like he has it anymore. But he'll still get goals just because he knows where to be in the box. And then you've got, I mean, this manager needs to stop playing wingers on their wrong side. I know that they haven't got like any proper right wingers, but playing Rio there, myth. Playing the Munoz brother there, slightly better, but still not that great. And Florian Wirtz, he was better today, but again, 115 million, and I'm talking about he was better than he has been the last couple of games. It's not really a flex, you know. Like it's crazy. The lap came on for 20 minutes and did more than Isak did in the whole game, and we know what everyone thinks about the lap. So that tells you all you need to know. Like they're Forest, from what I've seen so far, the Forest people are walking away from that game more disappointed that they drew.
I didn't get a dub.
Away from home to Liverpool, and that tells you everything. The Forest fans are saying that, we're upset that we didn't get all 3 points at Anfield. No teams would ever be like that the last couple years. No teams would ever be saying that. But that's where we're at. That's where we're at. But what I want to know, obviously, it's still very early. It's still mad early. But I just need to know if the Liverpool fans are going to keep the same energy, because last season all we heard was it's the manager, it's the manager, it's the manager. There was a bit of criticism for the players, but people were more like it's the manager, it's the manager. So I wonder how long are they going to give this manager? Because Iriola, we already know that he's a manager that takes time. Are they going to give him the time he needs, or are they going to just all turn on him? It'll be interesting to find out.
We gonna find out. We definitely gonna find. Eddie, what are you saying, fam? Perfect timing, actually. I know you want to talk about this, but hope you're blessed.
You got me. You can hear me.
Yeah. We can hear you. What are you saying?
Solid. Yeah, cool, man. Just got through watching the fight.
I know you want to. You know what? Give your thoughts on that. Actually,
man, that was a cold demonstration, dog. That was crazy. Because you could tell Tuma's like young in boxing years. He just, man, it was a walk down, bro. It was violent, and it was on brand. You know better than me, but I know a little bit because one of my best friends growing up was Eastern European. Man, hey man, them Eastern Europeans go different, dog. You better come correct.
Tough, man. They tough.
You better come correct, bro.
They tough.
That shit it got ill towards the end because it was like Tuma was fighting, but he was already out. They could have called that fight a minute before they actually stopped it. It was that glaring to me how bad it was for him. Like that's gonna take him a little bit to recover from. One, his tank was emptied, and he took a beating.
Yeah. Because even the final, when it ended, like I thought, when he bounced onto the ropes, like before the fight actually got stopped, he didn't even get caught with a shot. He was just done. Like I thought he hit him. He didn't even hit him. Yeah, he didn't even hit. I was like, right, I thought he hit him to the body, and I didn't clock it. And I watched the replay back, and I was like, oh, he didn't even catch him. But yeah, go on, carry on, friend.
He was on autopilot. I'm telling you. Before that last round, towards the back end, when shit started getting dark, he was on autopilot.
Yeah.
He was just throwing punches. That's what his muscle memory told him to do in that moment.
Facts.
But we see it all the time when a boxer's out on their feet. Sometimes they get lucky, sometimes it get worse. But yeah, man, he's out there looking like Liverpool this afternoon, man. They can both go home.
Let's go there. Lovely segue, fam. That was a beautiful segue. That was
I just heard the back end of what Vic was talking about. Shout out Vic. And this is the funniest shit to me, man. This is the funniest shit to me. All that big baller spending they used to get at us for getting it wrong. And where are we today? all that big boy spending, and you got it wrong. You tried. You tried to flex. You got this little cute little cup over there, and you tried to flex. Now you're paying for it. Now, disclaimer. I don't include Ekatike in this critique of Liverpool because they actually got that right. Prayers to the young kid. Hope he gets better sometime soon. But for the rest of them, I want to thank Kirkes after Mudrik's, drug debauchery. Fashion Nova needed a new model, and you pulled up at the right time.
Damn. What?
Bruv.
What happened for the first goal?
I mean, listen, it's
The first goal.
just bad. It was just bad.
Bro, one ball over the top cut their
That's
entire
what I'm saying.
defense open.
Like, was it Jake? Was it Van Dijk? How's one? Because the highlights don't really show. They just show the kicking it long. They don't show like.
I think it's a structure thing, Flores. It's the way
is.
Areola plays.
But it's a one long ball from the goalkeeper up top. Like, if you all step up, the man's offside, or if not, just contest the header, surely, and just win it.
But I say
It's
all
strange.
the time, bro. You either coach it or you allow it.
That's true. Yeah.
If you haven't hemmed that up, that's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, you're right.
Like we talked about, who was like? This is what I understand. Again, this was it drives me crazy. You want to press, but have no idea of how to control a game. So while you're pressing the entire game, you're just opening up avenues if a team knows what the hell they're doing when you bring a press. If you oversell on defense, you leave yourself exposed. And you got to be a cold tactician to be able to marry the two principles. Because I mean, again, this is what it looks like to me.
Go on.
You got the car in neutral, and he's putting his foot on the gas. He's revving that bitch for no reason. Because it's not producing nothing. You're not going down the block. You're not drifting. You're not doing nothing at all. You just revving the engine, and you still where you start. You stayed where you started at.
Yeah.
Just a whole bunch of mindless running.
Damn, is it like that? They just out there running
It's like
around,
that.
Bro, you know what it is?
And
Are you telling me
because he says it?
Yeah, you telling me it's C-ball, kickball, chase ball? Is that where we're
that's
at?
Yeah, to the 10th degree. To the 10th degree.
But the problem is, Flores, they don't even have the right profiles to do it, so it just looks mad
Not at all.
disjointed.
Not at all.
Like they don't even have the same profiles that they had. Like Isak can't really press like that. The other two forwards ain't really gonna press like that either. In the midfield, it's only really Szoboszlai and Gravenberch that can press like that. Obviously the back four speaks for itself. Like they just don't have the profiles, I think, to play this like high intensity, high press football. Like I just don't think they've built the squad around that. And on top of all that, like, bro, they're like they had the ball, but it still felt like a basketball game, which was weird. They had like 70% possession at one point, but Forest was still getting chances in behind on them. Like they were still
stats, them empty calories.
breaking on them.
Them empty calories, bro. Every time, at least Klopp had the frame of mind to say, like, you know what? Let me put Bobby Firmino on the pitch. I got Trent. Let me put Trent out there. Midfield, I can get a couple competent guys, but I still want them to run around like headless chickens. And they all did lockstep, which is what made it so fucking effective. But Areola, I'm sorry if I get you, demonetized. I'm saying Areola again, but I can't even get this brother's name right. He got this shit all fucked up. He got the game so fucked up. It's crazy. Oh, and look who decided to show up right on time. Welcome, Sai. Welcome.
Nobody said, hey, Sai, I gotta give you your credit, man. I'm gonna stop doubting you. You called it still down to a T.
Oh no, it's cool that he called it. It's cool that he called it, but let's just bask.
Nah, it's not cool that he called it because it's Sai.
Yeah,
I hate this shit.
Yes, it is.
But I'm glad he was right.
It's like the Titanic, Flawless. They all knew what was gonna happen. Shit still happened. It still went down. It's still in the bottom of the ocean as we speak right now.
Bro.
It's okay. Let him play the saxophone, the violins, last hugs, last rites, all of that. Ain't no more lifeboats. The kids, the
Yeah,
women,
funny.
they took them all. It's him. He the last one on the boat. So, and he told them they didn't want to listen to him. That's the coldest part. They did not want to listen. The side told him there's an iceberg ahead. He said, "Shut up, I got this." Look at him. Look at him. Go outside,
Yeah.
cook.
Credit to Sai, man, because he did call it. I had doubts. I called this 110% wrong. I thought he'd win the
To
game.
be fair though,
I said 2-2.
we do have to caveat it is only 2 games. I
No.
just have to
I'm
add
not
that
talking
in.
about how Liverpool look. I'm talking specifically about that game. I'm talking just about Forest, not about Liverpool overall.
Mm-hmm.
No, I understand that. I'm just saying that it is only 2 games. That's what I just have to add in because a certain someone just had to.
I hope you're all blessed too, man. Thoughts on today's game? Talk to us, man.
See, I know I wanted to keep it again. It's only 2 games, right? But for me, I don't have any difference between slot football and aerial football. For us. It's only 2 games, brother.
Okay.
It's only 2 games, I know that, but I'm not seeing any difference, brother. Same old position tactics, same old issues, same old defensive mistakes, same old structural issues. Everything seems to me like that, bro. What is high roller football? See, if you go to the Newcastle, you can see that is new manager football with Jason. If you go to Forest, you can see this is Glasner football. When Carrick came to United, this is Carrick football, right? But I'm not seeing high roller football. These for me slot football still. It's like a slot infection for me. The squad has still slot infection, bro. All around the pitch, the slot infection is there. I don't know is high roller tactics are not working or players are not playing his tactics. I have to know that because I watched 2 games. I watched preseason games also. So where is that high end settings? Where is that? You know what? We can control the game without giving chances. We can control the game without any anxiety. Where is that? I am not seeing that. And same old structural issues in midfield, at full backs, everything. I know our attack is not good. I know we can do this, but
that seems to be a common thing. Sorry to cut you off. People keep talking.
For me, flawless. I also say, see, that's why I say, people don't do drugs. If you do drugs, you play like turkeys. Don't do drugs, bro. I'm telling you that.
The heavy stuff. The heavy stuff.
Yes. Pure heavy stuff, bro. Yes.
You, man. This fucking guy.
No, it is speaking facts, though. I'm just saying that. It is speaking facts.
Oh,
apologies last time.
Fuck's sake, man. Fuck's sake, man.
Bro,
the performance was that bad, though. I'm not even gonna lie, it was.
No.
From
see, take off performance, bro. That guy doesn't have any control. That's why I'm saying stop taking breaks or reduce your dose. That's it,
bro. Someone needs to tell him stop crossing the ball out for throwings. Like,
and by the way, wait. And another side, right back, bro, flawless. If I definitely 100% sure you will see me at Carnival. Tell him to fuck off tomorrow.
Hey, what are your thoughts on Nico Williams?
You mean bro, the Forest? You mean the Forest?
Played well. He played well. Eddie, he played really well.
Oh my lord!
I'm telling you.
What do you mean the Forest fullback from Nico Williams?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's a good player.
He played well.
He's a good player.
And by the way,
can you just explain why he was sold?
That is a dumb board for us. We have been like.
He was the manager at the time.
Slot? No.
I think it was still Klopp.
Klopp, I think. Yeah, Klopp.
I think he got sold
still
under
Klopp.
Klopp. So they probably sold him because they had Trent in it. They probably thought, oh yeah, we got Trent. So
no.
It wasn't.
It's not like that, but he haven't got a time. And see, on that time, he's not ready to level to play Liverpool. But right now, after he went to Forest, he's playing well. And by the way, people can scapegoat left back. Yeah, you know what? Not scapegoating. 2 left backs play like dog shit. One is taking drugs. Another one is playing like Jamaica. But for me, the midfield, bro, I'm seeing that midfield. Bro, where is that midfield for me? What is this Westfield is doing? Just what is this Westfield is giving McAllister, bro? I said to Flawless also when he mentioned McAllister, I said to him, brother, these guys are not a footballer. This guy doesn't have knees. He's not a footballer, bro. He's definitely not a footballer. And Dominic Szoboszlai and McAllister pivot can't work. People call sitting and tell me fullbacks are issues, this and this. Yes, fullbacks are issues. I can see that. But it's not on fully fullbacks. For me, midfield also has to be contributing. We have that midfield issue from last season also. We doesn't have any competent six. When we get the ball, I don't feel like Liverpool can control the game. No, I'm not getting that. When we get the ball, I'm feeling like Forest can score now. That is what I'm getting when I see Liverpool matches. The position is positionless for me. We can have 60 to 70% position of the ball and still find Liverpool can concede the goal here. We are not attacking much. I'm not seeing any defensive patterns at all. I don't know what happened with Isak. You know what? He got his goal. Gakpo today is our best player. So best attacker for us. Not best player, best attacker for us. Words did his job. Words did something good. That's it. And by the way, I'm missing Ekatike. By the way, I'm missing Ekatike. I hope he comes back soon. I'm missing Ekatike.
Yeah. Bro, he needs to. I think he needs to switch to a midfield three because they don't have enough different profiles to get away with that double pivot. It doesn't matter who's in there. They don't have enough profiles or different profiles to get away with the pivot that they play. Especially when you know that Wirtz isn't really going to do any of the defensive side. It was Szoboszlai and McAllister.
Szoboszlai and McAllister flawless. I said to you when I said to you in preview show, not preview show, before in a Q&A I said flawless McAllister doesn't have knees. See, this is what I mean. Brother, everything I'm predicting with Liverpool in preseason or that, it is happening, brother. This is where my concern was. When we switched it to right back, so was at right back, I think Jez asked it to me this question in pitch also. I wanted to, okay, you can switch it to right back, but he doesn't have any competent midfielder to play there. Nobody is there to play. When Treyoni came, he looked good. But he can't start many games though. Every fucking game he can't start, he will make mistakes. I want him to start. I hope McAllister goes to the Turkey and stay right there, bro. You can stay right there. You can't play here. You can play Galatasaray Fenerbahce. I'm done with McAllister. I'm worried when he started the game, but that guy can't start.
Send him to Chelsea. Kick him with the rest of his friends.
Sorry, go on, Eddie. Say that again.
No, I said send him to Chelsea. You can kick it with the rest of his friends.
and by the way, and one more player I have to say this. One more player is Irola. Stop this real bullshit at right wing, bro. Please. Stop this. He's not a right winger. He's definitely not right winger. And Munoz.
Okay.
And by the way, Munoz, see, people are crashing out on Twitter. He's looking like Garnacho, this and this. Bro, it's first season.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, Munt said that. I seen Munt's absolutely. He is really Mr. Shout out to Tox, but Munt really is Mr. Cat amongst the pigeons, man.
No. I know what Mons did though. I know what Mons did. Mons know what he's doing. But
yeah, Munt is a triple causer. He knows that.
No, yeah, he's same like you. But
a man is entitled to his opinion. A man is entitled to his opinion.
See, but
what do you mean by that?
Bro, we can move on. No, we can move on. We can move on. That is end of discussion. We can move on first. For me,
yeah, let's not do that right now, Frost. Let's not do that. It's too long.
See, Eddie. For me, I can't agree with Garnacho. He had a back. See, he scored a good goal. Brilliant. The finish was good. Brilliant finish. But bro, he's like rushing, bro. He's same thing for me. He's like taking from example from Turkey's also, I think. But bro, everything's rushing. Everything's doing in high pace. He's looking clumsy. Apart from that goal, he played like shit. That finish was good, but I can't put much pressure. I can't criticize because he's total 23 million, and his first season in the game. You know what? I will fucking give him time. I will see he improve or not. But he needs massive improvement in temperament and in terms of uh, first first touch, in terms of where he has to be positionally, in terms of where he has to pass, in terms of where he has to run. He can run, by the way. He got pace, but that doesn't mean you are a footballer. Speed can run. Everybody can run. That means you are not that type of high level footballer. I need control. I need, you know what, decision making. I need that. But that finish was good. Gakpo, fair play. You played well. That the turn and assist was brilliant. Isak did this job,
It was very
bro.
good.
What happened to Isak? I don't know, bro. You are so stiff, by the way. Brother. How can be this stiff, by the way? This
bro,
guy is not looking like a footballer right now.
Bro, when he
I
tried to
don't
do
know what
those
happened.
step overs, I had
Nah,
to turn off
that's
the
why.
TV.
See, bro,
Ah.
I can see. That's why this guy needs to play football week in week out. He has to play because I'm not seeing that prime Isak in at Newcastle. I don't think we will see or not. I don't think so. But you know what? He has to be finished like you right place at right time. He scored that goal. I'm happy for it. Words, you did some good things. You did some bad things. For me, he's playing like average player flawless. Everybody in the internet, words play like brilliant. He's elite. Shut the fuck up, bro. He's playing like average. Keep it spade to spade. That's it. He's not.
Bro,
He's not playing
people
like
are
elite. He's not
starving.
playing like anything. He's playing like average footballer. Don't gas up with assist, brother. We spent 120 million on him. Give me that.
Mm.
Show me that. I know
At least
totally.
they're calling out the players.
Bro, see, for me, it's not for me. I will always call out players. I don't back anybody. I don't back anybody apart from if he has a good season. You know what? He had a good season. I will give him time. I'm giving time to Isak and Words. You know what? This is new managers. You don't have any competent players around.
Whoa, no. Time is up. Isak, I can hear. Words, nah, brother. Time is up.
Yeah, Eddie. That's why call him out, though, Eddie.
What?
You say Sai just
No.
did call him out. You just did.
Yeah,
he did
from
call
last
him
season,
out,
also I'm calling out, though.
Calling him out is cool, but saying he has time is a different thing. A different
No,
thing.
he's asked him. No. What is no, Eddie? I think I speak in
Come on, yeah,
timing
I'm
means.
listening. I'm listening.
He's saying
Time
he
means
has to deliver this season for you.
for me absolutely deliver for us. Yes, there is nothing every game for me. See, I last season new manager, fraud tactics. You know what? First season I gave him. This season also new manager. I can understand there is no competent players around him. There is still mess around him, but still I want to see your shine, bro. See, when there is 100 people, flawless is there is scrub. People can tell you know what scrub is flawless. I want in the page is either is a 20 people or 20 players are there who is the generational elite talent words. I want to see that words.
Yeah,
We spent 120 million on him. I want to see that. I don't want any this average performance, one good assist, this and this 6.5, 7.5 performance. I don't want. I want a way. You see, you are not a elite level creative player. You are not that, but you can create goals and you can finish that. That finish was good. The goal where deserved, that finish was good. I want to see more. I want to see where in positions where this guy can impact matches. I want to see that. There is no leeway for him this season.
No, that's very fair. We are going to be watching closely. Shout out to my guy Deviant as well, man. Says yes, flawless, well good. Big up Deviant, man. It's been a minute, so I hope you're blessed.
Man.
Hope you're good.
Fashion Nova is still hiring. Fashion Nova is still hiring.
Prediction for tomorrow, Deviant 3-1, man. I think United do the business against Ipswich 3-1. I know a couple of people asked that earlier. Flawless should be getting to sleep. We gotta catch the coach to catch soon. I'm gonna just sleep on the coach. Come. That's what I'm gonna do. I got some work to do anyway, so I'm gonna just sleep on the coach on the way down there, man.
But
so
at least this,
kind of
it's funny. It's funny how like football conversations will go because you have Sai who who'll be calling out like the players, as you should. But then you got like the complete opposite in like other people, where it's just manager, and I just find that the difference is like quite
Hey,
interesting.
if you want me to ask, if you want me to ask about the players, we can have the conversation about the players
You know
because
what? Let's
no,
you know what? Let's
one
get to it
second,
because
one
this is
second, no,
just
no,
ruining our
one second,
day
one
between
I
us.
know you about to
Jez,
go
what
snap.
you
one
got?
second, one second, one second, one second,
You about
one
to
second.
snap, Jess.
Before,
I'm gonna
before,
say one
before,
thing, and I'm gonna give you the floor.
before. Nah, I'll be honest. I can't be honest. Sorry.
I can't.
Before, before, before we start, when did have I ever not said that the players are not involved in anything? When have I ever said that? Please bring the receipts forward. Please tell me when I never sat here and said this player didn't do this, these players didn't do that. Please put it forward, or please do not say that I never said these things. I never said that none of these players are not involved in anything. So please tell me when I said no, this is none of the players' fault, it's all the managers' fault. Please say that.
I didn't say you said it.
No, but you said, I'm just going full on the manager.
No, I said people. I said people in general. I said people in general are only going at the manager. You're not the only one that was going at the manager. There was a lot of people going at the manager.
No, you're addressing me though. Let's cap the crap, man. You're addressing me here. So let's say no. You should say, and I'm part. You know what? I'm part of the people. Yes, I've been going at the manager, but when have I ever sat here and said that I'm not blaming none of these players? Who said that?
Well, I saw you talk. I saw you call out Van Herk.
No, I spoke about a lot of players. I talked about Hotel wasn't great at all today. I talked about how poor
Let's get to
all
it,
the
Jez.
other
Your
guys
thoughts
were.
on the game today. Let's get there. Like, let's hear your thoughts.
Because
What players do you
I'll
think
be
weren't
honest,
good enough in your overall thoughts? Go on.
I keep it very simple, short and simple. Usual Deserby ball. Teams create a bunch of chances. If they can't score, they get sucker punched and lose the matches. This will happen.
Can I ask you a question, Jez? Just real quick. Can I ask you a question?
All right, go on, Eddie.
What do you think Deserby seemed up when Tell went to go take that free kick?
The funny part is he's probably the one who put them on free kicks.
I can't even. What the fuck was he doing, dog?
I don't know, but he put them on the free kick. So you can ask Deserby that question.
No, that's your manager. This is the Carrot Cartel over here.
He probably thought, attacker. He probably thought, I'll put one of the attackers on it.
What the hell?
Before you, man, continue, the agent who asked this question to the panel, what is your opinion of certain channels shutting people down? Wolfie is doing this to other YouTube creators. How?
You're going to have to be more specific.
Yeah,
you're going to have to be more specific.
My name is,
this happens from time to time where people
will
drop information and like say things like in regards to what's going on other channels. Shout out to Wolfie. Make sure you go subscribe, Forest Fan TV and all that. Even though I did kind of want him to lose because of him, but I'm glad they took a point. I can't stand Liverpool either. But you're gonna have to be more specific.
Yeah, you have to be way more specific.
How is he shut down?
Plus, I think he's referring to Nick, right? Nick.
Oh, Nick.
Commentary Nick.
Is it Nick Football?
Nick.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I think he copyrighted him. I think his channel got taken away, banned.
Okay, so
because
he copyrighted. So Nick did a video responding to some of Wolfie's content, and then Wolfie then copyrighted it, and then he got his channel taken down.
Yeah. Say 3 strikes or like that. He got 3 strikes.
I don't. Like I said, I need the context and the build up to it in regards to what happened before.
Yeah,
have they had conversations privately? Have they got previous privately? Was the video negative?
No. You see, what Nick did was he reacted to Wolfie when he speak like this. Wolfie, what he does. He go to panelists, he speak like this. What Nick did was he commented on, he reacted. You know what? I will react to Wolfie. Some old videos where he said Forest third, he lose to Leeds. He did the reaction like type of thing. After that, Wolfie copyrighted.
Okay, cool. I don't know if they've got previous. Has Wolfie spoke to him before and said, "Don't clip my stuff"? Have they had arguments Have they had arguments online? Have they had arguments offline? Because I don't know the details. I don't know Nick at all.
You can't really comment without the details.
Wolfie, without the context. That's agent. That's the. I always want to address these type of things just for anyone else. We don't know what's going on. So my opinions on it is I don't know, because I don't know what's happening. So I hope Nick gets his channel back. I hope everybody's good. Everybody's blessed as everybody can eat. But big up to you, agent. Sorry, go on, Jez. Carry on. I just wanted to get to that.
No, I only gave you a summary of the game. Just what literally Deserby.
Yeah, bro, there were so many bad performances though. Like the players,
Yes,
if they take
go
their
on, go
chances,
on.
that's the funny thing about football, right? Because football is a results-based business, so you have to get
Yes.
results. If the players take their chances and they're 2-0 up in the first half, the game is over. But then,
No,
but that's how football is, though, because they didn't take their chances and they got sucker punched. Now everyone's talking like the performance was absolutely horrendous. They did absolutely nothing. They just got steamrolled for the whole game. Like that's what happens when you don't get
They
the
got
right end of the
steamrolled for a
result.
large part of that game.
Yeah, the second half I agree, but the first half they were in control.
So just because we didn't take our chances, that means we dropped all 3 points yet again at home. That's what you do then.
No, but it's
just because you didn't take.
That's what I'm saying about football. Football is that kind of sport.
No, but you at the end of the, it's also results based business as well. So are you not supposed to go and be able to say, you know what, even if you can't, even if you know your attackers have a horrific day of front of goal or in the final third, are you not supposed to make sure that the team can at least at bare minimum leave with a point? First game you got absolutely buttered, and second game I'm supposed to be happy about 45 minutes. The fuck? Hell no!
Again, I can't blame the Zerbi for Van Heck just moving like a traffic cone.
And then one second, Eddie. Who bought Van Heck? Who bought Van Heck? Who bought him? I didn't ask Van Heck.
That is a valid point because if Van Heck's balling out,
okay, Flores,
Van Heck makes mistakes.
Yeah, go on. Let me ask you. So if you are the manager, you're looking to buy a centre back for your team, yeah. If you're telling me, you know that this team has aerial and defensive issues, are you gonna go and sign somebody who has one of the worst aerial percentages in the league and one of the worst defenders in the league? Would you go and sign that centre back? No. But why did he sign? Why did he sign him?
Let me guess.
He wanted to play out from the back, innit? That's his football.
So he's not going to buy any centre back defenders who can defend. But as long as we can build up, that's fine. Cool.
Yeah.
I got it.
It's part of his football.
It is if you ask Van Heck,
every team.
The biggest problem with it though is that the attack is.
I'm not finished.
Go.
Every team builds up. What is this nonsense about that team? Every team builds up. Man United, from Coventry all the way to Arsenal, every team builds up. But yet he's the only manager who can get away with, I need a ball playing centre back.
I don't think he gets away with it. I just think that
no. I'm just seeing people say, Van Heck is a cone, Van Heck is this, Van Heck is that. Who signed Van Heck? Who asked for Van Heck?
But then I can say the Derby didn't sign some of those tragic forwards out there. Like fucking
he didn't
wing as well.
He didn't sign them, but at the same time he's trying to sign guys like Gakpo.
Because
he's trying to sign guys.
And Gakpo would improve you. Gakpo doesn't miss those chances that tell me.
So if when you had Garnacho in Holland and De Zerbi's your manager and he says, you know what, I want Gakpo at my football club, would you be happy with that? No, I'm asking Eddie. Okay,
Hey, you're looking very Tomerish right now, Vikram, man.
I mean, it's an upgrade though. It's still an upgrade.
No, I want to ask the question to Eddie and Flawless. If De Zerbi was your manager when Holland and Garnacho was still at your football club and he says he wants Gakpo, would you be happy with that?
You know
Sack him immediately.
Yes, I'm with Eddie. Yo.
But this is what
I'm not on this. It's just an improvement. No, get to a good level. Get to a good level.
No, but he did sign some good attackers though. It's not Gakpo's not the only one he wanted to sign.
No.
Zerbi would not have signed for this job if there was not a guarantee about his influence on the construction of this team.
Wait, did he not sign Savinho?
No, but he signed Mamouche as well. Are we just going to ignore that?
No.
He signed Mamouche as well. He didn't just sign Scrubs. We can't do this.
Mamouche has a lot to prove.
Do you know? And this is the problem. He wants only Premier League proven players. No, they're not even Premier League proven. They're Premier League. That's it. Nothing else. And the worst part about it is, apparently Ndai is on our list. But guess who was ahead of Ndai?
Gakpo.
Yes. So this manager knew that Liverpool. This manager knew Liverpool. We've been in for Gakpo since July. No, Man City are taking him because we took Savinho, who he wanted, and Mamouche, who he wanted. No, they take Gakpo. I mean, Man City have fun with him. But you've been in for Gakpo since July, knowing that Liverpool are not changing their stance until they find the solution for themselves. So we wasted a whole month for a dead player just for him to end up not going to your football club in the first place. And then the alternative is a better player. And that a better player is apparently in Liverpool's and Arsenal's list as well. So they can come in any moment and say, we want and that. So not only did you chase a worse player for a whole month, but the alternative, if you go in for the alternative, most likely he's not going to come here because he's going to go Arsenal or he's going to go Liverpool.
You put Pedro Porro at right wing.
He
Are you
he
okay?
Yeah, but because
he
he's got who else has he
Are
got?
you okay?
no, you know what he else can do? Be innovative and go into a back three. I was thinking, okay, you know what? This manager's going to go and do something different. No, as always, his
What, you
boring
think he should have
4-2.
changed the form?
No, one second. He goes back to his boring 4-2-3-1, which he always does. He doesn't know anything else in football, and he will always try to rely on it. He will try to force players into the system no matter what. No matter what. So if that means Paul had to play right wing, it meant he has to go and play right wing. He's forced Bearman. He sold Jet Spence because Jet Spence is not the type of footballer that fits him. But now we're forcing RG Gray to play right back. What type of bullshit is that? He knows that Adobe. One second, Eddie. He knows that Adobe has fitness issues and can't stay fit on a consistent basis. He knows that Jet Spence can play left back. Not all of a sudden, I have to watch Robertson start on a consistent basis because Adobe can't stay fit when Jet Spence could have been there. Did you saw Robertson for that goal, by the way, as well? Absolute clown, man. But anyways, but Jet
Wait,
is
who
that
did
what
that?
Jet
He did that for his
Who for the
home
goal?
country. bro.
Robertson
He did
was
that
for the
for his
second
home
goal.
country.
Oh, because
No,
did he play Visa on side? Was
Yes,
it him who
No.
played him on
he's trying to
side?
get Serie A.
Yeah.
He's trying to get Serie A up for when he goes back. So he did that for the home country.
yes.
That's the only way that makes sense. Because like you
This guy.
said, you put
This,
Jet Spence and Robo together. That's okay. You put Robo by himself after Liverpool told you he can't do it by himself. And somehow, some way, it's just
he
this
is the
deserved to
same
die.
manager.
Man,
He is the
listen.
same manager who knows that Van der Ven is one of the worst centre backs in the league when it comes to error percentage. And to replace him with Romero, let's go and get the second worst centre back error in the league.
Just so he has somebody
He
Dutch to talk to.
he
Just so he
he
has
just
somebody Dutch to
so
talk to.
so
That's
so
it.
to get yeah.
Oh,
Why?
God.
Because he can pass the football, not because he can defend, because he can pass the football. Let's go into the midfield. Matheus Fernando is cool, even though I think we overspent. I think for the profile player, we have been missing that profile for the longest. But then it goes to the other midfielder. I rate Tonali highly. But again, I said it at the time.
Sorry.
Tonali for me, very good player, but your obsession that you because we lived in the same city. I watched him play for my hometown city team. So I wanted Tonali since. So we spend that much money on Tonali, right? And you don't even know how to get the best out of him. I've yet to sit here and understand why you bought him.
Again,
You
it's
can
too
you no no no
it's
no no
too
no no
early
no
to be saying all
no no no
this,
no
man.
one
It's
one
two
one one
games.
Oh
one
no, Vince.
one sec. I'm not
Two
finished. I'm
games.
not finished. I'm not finished.
Let man drink when you
I'm
get a
not
chance.
finished.
You get a
Let him
chance,
land,
man.
bro.
Don't
I'm
worry
not
about
Can't
it.
finished.
lie.
You need
This
to
is more
This is the
calm
same
this
entertaining.
for a
manager.
while, man. Get your bearings
This
back.
this
Yeah.
this is the
So,
same.
go on.
Manager. This is the same manager, yeah, who would rather keep Solanke at the football club just because he fits his football, then Solanke can't even stay fit for at least a month. He would rather what's it called? Oh yeah, the Kingsley situation. I said if Kingsley stays our number one goalkeeper, I'm calm. I'm giving him until 6 months. I do not rate him, but I don't think he's terrible either because I haven't seen enough. So I said I give it 6 months. But I was always happy to go and sign a new goalkeeper because again we haven't seen it. This manager saw what Kingsley did for the last running of the season, that last season, and decided, you know what, without a single debate, Kingsley's going to be our number one goalkeeper, and gave him a new contract. And why do you think he gave him a contract extension? Because he's a great shot stopper? Because he's a great goalkeeper? No, because he can play football with his feet. Again, Again, his constant obsession of, it doesn't matter. Can you defend? Can you stop a shot? No. Can you pass the ball 100%? This is what he wants. This is what Zerbi wants. He wants his team to bait the opposite. Like I said multiple times, if you don't beat for being this Zerbi's been in Brighton. He's been in England since 2022, and he's still trying to do this whole be baiting the opposition forwards until the pressers in big 2026. My brother, can you start? Can you even remix something? It's the same bullshit that I saw at Brighton, and you have not changed since. It's gonna be 2027 soon, and you still play the same way. You approach football the same way, and the only thing that's different is that you're probably bigger. That's the only thing that's changed. That's the only thing that's changed about this manager here. And I'm supposed to sit and I'll be honest. I think this team needs a lot because apparently I don't call out this team. Benson Core stiff like a motherfucker. Van der Ven is Van der Ven. I'm sorry. Yes, I think he's a good recovery defender, but I don't think he's a out and out box defender. But again, he paired him with a sensible who can't defend either. But that's a different conversation. What's it called? Who else? Tell you have to be demoted to the bench. You're just not good enough to start. Who was also out there? Who was also out there? I mean, Paul was right.
I'll tell
So
you the
I don't
lineup.
know.
Give me one sec, fam.
Yeah, just
I got
might
it in
need
front.
Mamouche,
I got it in
Mamouche,
front of
Mamouche,
me.
Mamouche,
Kinski.
Give me a sec. So the
Mamouche.
lineup was Kinski in goal. Gray and Robertson were the fullbacks. Van Heck and Van de Ven was the centre backs. Tonali, Benton Kerr in the pivot. Mateus Fernandez in the 10. Paro from the right. Tell from the left. Mamouche
So
as the 9.
so he bought he overpaid for a player who is better in the pivot to play in the 10. Got it. But by the way, so yeah, Kinski, terrible. Should have done better for the second goal. I don't know where he's even diving for, right? So yes, I can paint out on the things that these players are not good enough, especially the players who've been here already. But why do I have to keep repeating myself about the same players that I know have the same issues? When in reality, there's issues that De Zerbi has, which has been there since Brighton, and this is still the same manager. I have seen managers who were not rated higher than him eclipsed him by country mile. Clarkson, country mile ahead of him. Ateta, country miles ahead of him. Alonso, country miles ahead of him. Shit, Areola, country miles ahead of him. Again, another manager. I can go through the Premier League list right now. I can probably tell you the amount of managers that I think I rate higher and have done more in their career than he has done in the years since he's been at Brighton.
They give
But
him the
again,
season.
but again, he plays good. Hey, his build up is nice. This is what I'm supposed. We created. By the way, this whole thing about but the player didn't finish chances. Where was this? Where was the energy for Ange? The same shit that we did. We did the same shit. We built up nicely. We created chances. Players didn't finish chances. But everybody wants to say high line, his high line, his football is terrible. Doesn't care about the defense. It's just not literally the same thing Ange did. But why is De Zerbi getting the benefit of the doubt when he's spending all this money, but Ange was getting crucified from the minute one? I'm confused. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Bro, I just think what he's got to deal with right now just isn't great.
And what was
like I think when everyone
when
everyone comes back, it will just improve.
What was Ange? What was Ange dealing with? He was dealing with.
Ange had an injury crisis as well. Everyone said that.
No, it's not. I'm not even talking about the injury crisis. I'm talking about the team in general. This was when we were still running around with what's his name in midfield. We was running around with Benton Core.
Are you talking about his first season or his second season?
Both seasons. He was running around.
He had an injury crisis in the second season, so you can put that down to that.
No, in the first season he was having also injuries. But again, the overall conversation with Ange was that Ange wasn't good enough. That he's a bad manager, doesn't know how to set up his teams. But is everything that we not say about Ange how we played under him not any different to De Zerbi? But for whatever reason, Ange was he's clueless, high line. Everybody making jokes about the way he speaks, but De Zerbi apparently is the hipster of all hipsters, so you have to give him time. I don't get it.
But like you said, Ange had 2 years. Like De Zerbi's had 2.
It was no. They were crucified. They were crucifying Ange the moment we lost the game to Chelsea. After that, it's been going downhill since. And every time this guy doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't have a clue. But his football is no different to De Zerbi's football. But De Zerbi one of the best managers in the world. I don't even think he's top 10 in this league right now.
Jess, you still prefer the Zerbi football over Frank, right? Just want to double check.
Does Fat sound quiet to you, or is it just me?
Yeah, Fuzzy.
Yeah, he's mad quiet.
I told you, you're mad quiet.
What's going on?
Huh?
You're quiet. Be quiet.
I'm just
Your
asking,
mic is
like,
quiet. We can barely hear you, is what we're saying.
Is it better now? Can you hear me?
That's right. Why have you got the Michael Jackson earpiece? What's going on, man? Where's the regular mic?
I left it in my luggage somewhere, but yeah, I don't.
So you can just leave luggage. I forgot you like Si, you rich. You can just leave luggage places. Go on, carry on.
Oh,
Carry on.
This is the same manager. This is the same manager at Brighton who lost to fucking De Rossi in the Europa League. De Rossi. Does anybody know who De Rossi? And he didn't lose.
Did it for the homeland.
He didn't lose to De Rossi. He didn't lose to De Rossi. He got smacked by De Rossi 4-0. 4-0. Does anybody know? Does anybody know where De Rossi coach right now?
Saudi Arabia.
If I go through the list of heavy defeats that this manager has gone through in the last 3 years, bro, it's dark.
Bro, what does any have to do with the first two games of the season?
No,
that's what I don't understand.
The reason why we go all the way the reason why I'm bringing all these results in his past up is because this same manager who had so many failures in his career is still the same manager and has not changed anything about his football. Anything. Not even a little bit. He's not like, okay, you know what, Van Heck is cool that you can play the ball, but let me bring a centre back in who's maybe a bit worse at building up.
He still has a sample size of it working for him, even if it's not let's say any trophies.
See, this is where the sentence ends. When you said trophies, anything to Zerbi, when the moment the word T starts, the sentence ends, because this manager is only living off by Twitter clips of his build-up. Look at the goals that they have scored. Look at the way they build up.
I think this is too.
Jez hasn't rated, but Jez has done what I've spoken about in regards to if you have thoughts about a manager or a player beforehand and you see the first two games, and Jez hasn't rated De Zerbi for years. This is not new.
This is.
But he just not happens to be at his club, so he now has
I know, but we can't just say that.
No. Okay, so how
it was crap, just because it didn't lead to nothing significant.
Okay, so
what are Brighton supposed to do in the league?
And that's why
I don't understand.
And I brought Marseille up for that example because Marseille, who was meant to be in the title, was meant to compete for the title against PSG. Even if they don't win it, they were meant to compete or win the league cup, which is the version of the FA Cup. Yeah. Knocked out against PSG, I think it was, and he finished third. He finished third after Lens, who spent way less money and were not even in the conversation at the start of the season to even be in the title race. Lens gave PSG a better fight for the title than Marseille did when Marseille had the second biggest window in the whole of the league last season. It's the same manager.
This is what I'll say about De Zerbi, right? You know how much of an arrogant prick you have to be for the people of Marseille to say, yo, this is a bit too much for me. Marseille is a place that fosters a certain type of football.
Yep.
It just happens. And they said, yo, you too much here. I mean, again, seriously, this guy, I know you're saying it's 2 games. No, this is a pattern. It's a pattern.
This is the same manager.
It was cool when you was doing that shit with Brighton because nobody expected much from you. It's cute. But when we say pull up and you talking big shit, and not only that, you got these cronies around the world talking big shit for you, and you don't do what you're supposed to, oh yeah, we take notice. Especially me. Because too many times, and maybe sometimes I fall victim to it, we crown these dudes too early.
Fox.
We crown them too early.
We are quick to crown
Only one who you can
managers
say
and
I
players in.
understand
Yeah,
why is Xabi Alonso because of what he did with Bayer Leverkusen,
yeah, that
and
was
that's
impressive.
just impressive in its own right. Other than that, these managers, and again, it's gonna happen with this Newcastle brother because this Newcastle brother got to pull up and show improve on a week to week basis. But we can
Yeah.
tell by what he demands of them and what he gets out of certain players, he knows what he's doing. Deserby, we already knew way back when. Hey, listen, if these dudes get tired of this fucking Napoleon complex this guy got, it's not gonna work for him. You can tell that shit a mile away with Deserby. I knew he was a dickhead. I knew he was.
Are you talking about Dickhead? He's the same guy. You know, guys. You know the Canadian player Ismail Kone who broke his leg in the World Cup.
Okay, yeah.
So he actually used to play at Marseille under De Zerbi.
Yeah.
De Zerbi fell out with him, and there's a video clip out in Twitter. You can look it up. It's a documentary, ironically, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. De Zerbi and him was going at each other in training because I think he didn't pass the ball fast enough. De Zerbi crashes out on him in front of all the cameras, telling him go to an agent and go and tell him to find a new club or club. This is what he told him straight to his face in front of the cameras and everything, telling him go and find a new football club. What happens is after that, Ismail Kone he moved to Sassuolo in Italy straight after.
Who did he decide to bring in as his marquee signing at Marseille?
I have to go back to the window, but he had a big window
No,
in
I
that
can
year.
remember. I know what it was. The one guy who nobody was trying to touch for the 10 football at the time.
Oh yeah. I know who exactly. But again,
You know how much of a dickhead you have to think that, yo, you know what, my football is so special. We'll forget about that shit. Don't even worry about it.
bro, he is the same manager.
Bro, but now we're entering like different. Now you're entering different
doing.
conversations. You're talking
No.
about his You're talking about his morality. That's a completely different conversation.
It all comes back to a
It's
level
also
of
his character.
arrogance that
Yeah,
you
his character.
do not have the right to display.
He
If Zlatan was arrogant,
To be fair, he got something out of Greenwood though.
Do you think people would have time for him?
what did he get out? What did he get out of a third
Bro,
place?
he top scored the league, didn't he? Or he got close to top scorer in the league.
Yeah, and they finished
What
third.
did that get him? What did that get? What did that get him?
See, and this is
Is he still
exactly.
there?
And this,
What?
and this,
Are Marseille supposed to win the league? Did I miss something?
no.
I'm confused.
I literally told you. No.
You're like,
No,
when
no,
did that get him?
No.
Are they supposed to win the league?
No. Listen. No. I literally told you earlier. The expectation not only with the bookmarkers, but also from the Marseille fans and also people when they previewed the season is that Marseille's squad was good enough to be able to at least compete. Keyword compete. Nobody said they were supposed to win. This motherfucker couldn't even compete. He finished behind Lens, who was not even anywhere near the European places. They were not even supposed to be in the European places. And Lens
remember we got second.
And by the way, and Lonzo has Saint Max as left winger. By the way,
we remember we got second place and we were down by like 30 points to City.
Let's
There's
not
one thing. There's one thing to compete. It's another thing to be outclassed.
They were outclassed though.
Stop.
It happens, you know.
Also, they were outclassed by Lens, the amazing Lens squad. Forget PSG.
Saint Max as left wing. Saint Max as left wing.
Sorry, no one can outclass by Lens, man. Stop this, man. Lens is shit, man.
Bro, shut up. You haven't watched Lens. I watched Lens. That's why I'm speaking about it.
So
shut up.
It's runs, bro. It's
Sorry, you
literally
big fat
runs,
tit,
bro.
man.
What are we
Shut up as
talking
well,
about?
tit.
Same to you.
Listen.
Sorry. I was actually kind to him. He didn't even finish the season third. Guess where they finished? They finished the season. No. They finished. They finished.
Who else did they finish behind?
Well, he got sacked before he could end the season, didn't he?
But they were already.
Season.
When he got sacked, he was already at 4. But because I was celebrating the sacking. But anyways,
Champions League. Don't forget about Champions League, by the way.
Yes, I was literally about to go there because I was about to.
So they sacked him and they finished 5th anyway.
No, they sacked him. Guess why they sacked him? Because the guy acted like a bitch again. Because Afer was falling apart. Go and look up what happened or why he got sacked. He didn't get sacked because of his performances. It's because him and the director of football fell apart. The team, at the start of the season, expectation was to go and compete at least at bare minimum and have a good Champions League campaign. By the time he got sacked, it was him and the director of football falling out and him
He had
leaving the
already
post
fell out with all the players.
and
Most
fellow
of the
yes,
players hated him. The last person that we could not piss off, he pissed off. It's like Amarin. Amarin could piss off the players all he wanted. Once he started talking about what Wilcox and those other dudes wasn't doing, yeah, you out of here, buddy.
Yeah, it was
and by the way, his Champions League, by the way. I got it here.
I knew he was gonna bring this up.
No,
Nasty work.
no, we have to bring up. Lost 3-0 to Club Brugge. Lost 3-0 at home to Liverpool. When, by the way, this was the time when Liverpool was damn near couldn't win a game for shit.
Yeah.
This was slot Liverpool where they couldn't win a game for shit. One second. These are the two games. Then the next ones are barely beat Union Saint-Gilloise, my guys, but barely beat them. Barely beat Newcastle. I remember the game. Barely beat Newcastle. Lost at home to a terrible Atalanta side that season under Europe. Europe is a terrible manager, by the way. This wasn't even Gasparini. Remember the Real Madrid game that everybody was gassing up, but look at the
Yeah,
performance.
2-1 loss, innit? 2-1
They lost the game
Good game,
2-1.
remember that, wasn't it?
It was a good game, though.
Yeah, exactly, and you see that again when De Zerbi tends to be in games where it's a good game, but he loses the games. Funny, isn't it? But anyways,
They lost 2-1 to Sporting as well.
yes, lost 2-1 to Sporting as well. Bear in mind, this Marseille team had so many expectations going into the season, not even being able to finish top 24 when Tottenham was having the worst season under Thomas Frank, and we still finish ahead of Marseille. Again, I want to ask the question: outside, but the football was great. What has this guy done in his career to sit here and have to respect him and give him time? What has he done?
I didn't say anything about respect. I just said it's only 2 games. You got at least.
It's all is a part of it. Why I don't get this? Why I do not have time for this guy. I'm pretty much already 90% De Zerbi out. The only 10% that I'm giving him is the fact that not everybody's here and the transfer window is still open. 10%.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. That squad is just not. It's thin at the moment.
No.
It's thin at the moment, man.
No, I'm not hearing it because I'm seeing managers who have to come pre-season in the middle of pre-season, and I only see better in 2 games than I've seen at this Tottenham side. Guess what?
Yeah, but like you said, it's only 2 games.
No, it's 2. No, yes, it is 2 games. But why can I see from other managers who came in mid pre-season do better than he has done in the 2 first games? Why? Why is this manager not? Why does this manager have not the capabilities to involve his tactics instead of having to use the same boring ass tactics? By the way, have you heard ever the sentence before? Hey, look at how great Brighton played in this game that they lost 3-0. How many times have you heard that shit?
It's like their fucking creed.
No, but
like
that was different.
Whiteboard.
How was this different? How was this different? How was it different to the 2 games that we played? Because you said it was a great performance. The players let them down, and we lost the game.
No, I said the first half they should have been 2-0 up. They missed some bad chances, and then they got sucker punched in the second half, and then they ran out of ideas.
They were saying that about Brighton too.
Yes, that does not sound like Brighton. Does not sound like Marseille versus Real Madrid. Oh,
to be honest, though, I'd argue he had a better team at Brighton. To be honest,
this is what you have to come on now. Listen, Ten Hag pulled this same type of con job when he was at United. We're gonna play well for 20 minutes. If the team is alright, we might play well for 35 minutes. There's gonna come a point in the game, a majority of the game, where we don't even look like we know what the hell we're doing. And the worst part is, you have to put players is one thing, but if you know what you have and you still use it against you, bruh, it's nobody else plays.
And my biggest problem is and which I said we had this conversation in the group chat earlier. If De Zerbi turns all of a sudden around, Spurs are starting to play well. We win the football matches. We sign another attacker, and guys are healthy again. Cool, we're playing better. But what am I supposed to be impressed about? That we're playing good football. What am I supposed? What am I supposed to be? What am I supposed to think? What am I supposed to think about De Zerbi? Like, does anybody on this panel expect De Zerbi
Blessings,
to
Eddie.
get
Big
better?
up, fam.
All right,
Big up,
fella.
Eddie.
Yeah, big up, man. Big
Big
up.
Big
up
up,
Eddie,
Eddie.
bro.
Big up. Does anybody on this panel expect De Zerbi as a manager to get better as time goes on? Let's say Spurs.
No.
Let's say Spurs. Let's say Spurs turn the season around later on, and we starting to play better and better and better. Does anybody expect De Zerbi as a manager to get better, or
Not
is it
as
just
much. Jess,
But,
or is this
but what
I think
does
this is
that?
what he is.
close?
I can't lie.
Close, you need to
I think that's
close,
just
you need
what
to.
he is, to be honest. I think that's what he
And
is.
this
Jess.
and
No,
this is
but
what
like,
and this is my problem, right? With Carrick, we don't know what Carrick is. Carrick could go and become worse, and maybe we overrated Carrick. But at least there's an unknown of maybe Carrick as a manager can still evolve even better as a manager. At least with even though with Xabi Alonso, what we saw at Xabi Alonso, what we saw at Leverkusen was amazing, right? What if Xabi Alonso in a better situation with at a bigger club with a bigger player pool? What can he be? With De Zerbi, we have seen what happens when he gets better player pool at Marseille. Shit ain't changing for sure. That's the key problem for me. That's why for me, I don't give a shit. De Zerbi is not gonna go and he's not gonna go and impress me by if we win football matches and we play better football and we higher up the table. He's not gonna impress me by that. Because I know at the end of the day, I know his best ceiling is he can get us European football and that's it. He's not gonna win you no trophies. He's not gonna go and make a run in the cups. You see what we did in the Europa League? I don't even think De Zerbi can do that. I'm gonna be honest. Because you know what? Even
oh,
even
man.
even a manager like Ange, who we all said had his principles, threw his principles away for since the quarterfinals of the Europa League. He threw his principles away just to go and win the Europa League. Was it great? No, but at least he threw it away. De Zerbi's never gonna throw his principles away.
That's where I
Jess.
disagree.
Jess.
Because if
No,
anyone
no.
thinks they're going,
Wait, Vikram. Wait, Vikram. Jess, I think I expect Tottenham after this sort of results, like maybe get around 8, 9 place, and then
No,
fight for that Conference League game. Fight for that Conference League spot for.
no, but that's my expectation on it. The real expectation should be when you spend this much money is you should be higher. You should be higher in the table with how much money you have spent. I don't care how crap the squad is. With how much money you have spent, you should be higher in the table. The reason why I'm saying I think Tottenham finished 9th or 10th is because this how much I don't rate De Zerbi. It's not because I think the squad is also terrible, but there's still a lot of work to be done. No, because I don't think De Zerbi is the type of manager who gets the best out of his players. I disagree. I don't think he's the type of manager.
All right, no, that's fair. Big up to
No, but
Chimlu as well for this, who says obviously members his question once De Zerbi is sacked, who are the manager options to take over at Tottenham?
I mean,
Depending on when he gets sacked, to be honest.
that's the biggest part for me because again, how does the squad look? What is the squad morale? Because again, a lot of these players want them to come here because apparently De Zerbi was the one who convinced them to come. And the bear in mind, the club has done a big gamble by signing this guy on such a huge contract because look at how much money it will take to even get him out of the football club. I know we are stuck with De Zerbi. It doesn't. The only way this guy leaves is if he relegates us. He's not going to leave.
Yeah, but
No,
bro,
because
this is
this is where I look at the which I look at the board and at the football club and say you put us in a situation where we make him one of the most overrated managers in football, one of the highest paid managers. Tell
bro.
you this is the definition of failing for the bait. Definition.
Yeah, but this is all fantastic in looking at it from like outside looking in. But if I mean you said that he's never changed the way he plays because he's too stubborn to. But
No,
I just look at last season and I'm just like, bro, if he played his football, if he played how he's playing now and he did that last season, he would have relegated you. I think he will adapt if he's like forced into a.
You know what the funny part is? When we was linked to him, I tweeted this out saying we're gonna get relegated if he signs De Zerbi. That's the funniest part about it.
No, but that's what I'm saying. He has shown that he can do it. He can if he needs to. It's just that he does really want to like play his football
No,
when
but
he
the
has
thing
all
is,
his pieces.
but the problem is the football that he played during that relegation fight was survival football. That was survival. This was not
Yeah, but because he had to. Look at the squad he had.
no. But
Look
this
at
is
the
my
team he
point.
had.
This is my point. So when I ask you to change a style that can be sustainable and also work where the team, from profit perspective, can be a lot harder to be able, a team that's harder to defeat, but also a team that can still create chances in all aspects of the games, set pieces, open play, on an open play. He's not going to do that. Everybody can play survival football. I've seen fucking Ange play survival football. Did has Ange changed his football after he left Tottenham? No, he didn't. Everybody can play survival football when you need to play survival
No, but it's
football.
because you said specifically that he would never change the way he plays. Like
Yes,
I
in
disagree.
in the circumstances. Also, okay, so you tell me I can only expect De Zerbi to change into survival football when we in the dire of the situation, in the worst situations ever. So he can't. So you telling me this manager cannot change when you know what you can tell for years your fingers has not been working in order to progress in cups or to hit the next level. Let me go and change something within my tactics.
But
All these
if he
years.
has all his players, why would he change? Because I think when he gets most of
No,
his players back, the football will improve and you'll win
no,
more
but this is
games.
but this is the problem. He got his players at Marseille, and look what it led them to. The players that he wanted at Marseille were the players that he wanted, and look what it led to Marseille. Nothing.
Yeah, it didn't lead to
That's
much.
fair.
But to be fair though, he was a penalty kick away from winning a trophy. That's what I would say. But
Which what penalty? What penalty kick?
it was when they lost the penalties in against PSG. No, that was the Zerbi, right?
No, it was Marseille, but even then, who was there to guarantee that he would have been able to go and win the competition afterwards?
Yeah, but come on, bro.
No, no, no,
Penalties,
no,
like penalties are a
no, no,
lottery,
no,
man.
no. I'm not saying this. I'm saying let's say he wins the penalties. Who says that he can win the competition though? Because he is not a he's not a cup manager. When somebody asks him the question, yo, what's your expectation for the cups? I'm telling you, Dezobi is my manager. I'm not expecting shit.
I mean,
Fair enough. Go
I
on,
mean,
Vic, on
but
last point on it. Go on. Go.
wait, wasn't wasn't that the final though?
No, it
PS
was.
way.
Wait, hold on. You wait, hold on a second. You think Dezobi makes finals? Come on, let's stop making jokes, man. You think Dezobi makes finals?
Wait,
The only fight, the
I'm
only
doing
fight,
some background.
no, no, the only fight that this guy has seen in his life was the Ukraine Super Cup.
Yeah, he was in the fight. I know what I'm talking about. He was in the
It
final. He
wasn't.
lost on penalties.
No, it wasn't the final.
It was the final. He lost on penalties. I'm
It
looking
was-
at it now. He lost on penalties.
Are you talking? Are you talking about the Coupe de France?
No, it's the other one, Trophy de Champion.
You want? You talking about the bum ass community shit of France?
Oh, is that what it is? I thought it was like a Carabao Cup.
Yes. Coupe de France is the FA Cup.
Okay, so that's like I thought it was like a Carabao Cup to them. I didn't know it was like a community shield.
England, the only country with two
And by the way,
domestic countries.
and by the way, I looked it up by the way as well. He lost to fucking Toulouse on pens. And bear in mind, they scored 2 minutes into the game. By the way,
Oh my god!
I'm just looking this up. They were up twice in the games against. They were up twice in the game against Toulouse, and he still lost the game on pens at the end. Up twice, and they still lost the game against Toulouse.
Toulouse, man.
Okay, yeah. This exactly Toulouse. This is what the Zerbi plays football for. Toulouse. But at least the build-up was nice.
Fuck's sake, man.
Hey, you lot get your questions in, people, members in particular. If you are a member of the channel, of course, your question does take priority like a super chat. Of course, if you're kind enough to super chat, we'll get to it as well. But if it's a non-super chat or you're a non-member, it's a good question. We'll get to it. So get your questions in. Let's run up these likes as well. Still over 80 of you lot in the building. Big up. We're only at, how many likes we are? You know what? We're at 64 likes. That ain't too bad, but let's get up to 80 likes, people. And we've had no new subscribers, I don't believe. Hit that subscribe button. I know there's new people watching this, listening to this right now. Like Vikram just said, yo, hit the subscribe button also as well. Get your questions in, people. Let us know what you lot are saying. And of course, when the transfer deadline does close next week, we'll be back to regular scheduling first and foremost. Secondly, there will be top 8 predictions as well. So all the man them you see on the Q&As, I'll be doing the fan calling shows again on the Sarcasm City TV extra YouTube channel, members Q&As. I'll be getting top 8s from the chat as well for those people who don't call in, etc. Because we're definitely going to do a reaction to it at the end of the season because everyone got so much to say, in particular in the chat in regards to their predictions. So we're going to see where everyone
Hey,
lands
can I
and then
just
we'll
say,
know what the squad looks like. Go on.
man, De Zerbi will be the first. My predictions already. De Zerbi will be the first manager in history to finish 21st in the 20 format league.
He'll finish where? Sorry, fam. Where did you say?
De Zerbi will be the
Wow.
first manager to ever finish 21st in a 20 league format.
You're an idiot, yo.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Man.
Yo.
Oh no, I'm taking the piss. I'm taking the piss with that one. But this shows
Oh,
you how much I don't
Jez,
like him.
man.
Oh my god.
No, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna go
Oh
and
my
bash my
god.
Flipping hell, Jez.
I told you we can have this. I told you guys in the chat we can have this debate for hours, and I would keep going because you're not gonna change my mind. This manager, okay. The only thing this Derby can do to change my mind is if he wins me a trophy.
Yeah.
Bro, the way you've been talking, if he wins you a trophy, you'd still probably be like, oh, but the football was awful. And he scammed his way through.
Because for me, if he wins me a trophy, it means he has changed something. Because his football is never going to win you trophies.
Damn.
He's not going to scam himself. He's not. He's not.
Gorgeous.
No, I'm just saying his football will not. His current football will never ever win you any trophies, any meaningful trophies, unless you care about the Ukraine Super Cup. If you care about that, cool enough. I don't care about the Ukraine Super Cup. I don't.
Yeah. We're about to we gonna find out this season, man. We gonna find out. Big up to Guffy. You said flawless Vikram. Which 2 signings would you guys think will be suitable for Manchester United before the window closes? Floor's yours, man. Floor's yours.
I'd get. I mean, obviously the left back. At this point, take your pick. I'm so tired of Luke Shaw. Just get me someone that can run up and down and put a cross in. And it's athletic. That will be enough. And then we need a centre back as well. Again, take your pick. Just get me someone that can that's physical and can cover ground, and that's probably good enough. Like we're at that point now where in the window where the over analyzing everything is pointless. Just bring the players in. Centre back, left back. It's by any means necessary. But if you're talking about who I would get for centre back, I'd go and get the Club Brugge brother that Palace tried to sign.
Adonis.
Yeah, Adonis. I'd go get that brother. And at left back, I mean, I would go get Lewis Hall, but they're not going to spend the money. And if we couldn't get Lewis Hall, then there ain't really anyone else out there that I'm 100% sold on. Not really. So it'd be Lewis Hall and Adonis.
Yeah. For me, it's in regards to it, yeah. Lewis Hall, the 2 signings, left back, centre back. I've been saying this. I still believe we do sign a left back. I think we'll get one on deadline day. Who that is, I don't know. Centre back, I've never been confident of. Xerxes news seems to have quietened down, but if he leaves, I do see them replacing him. Only if Xerxes does indeed leave, whether that's loan, permanent transfer. But Lewis Hall fits the bill. I've been saying go sign Lewis Hall. But I don't believe the club believe he's worth the money that they want. So whether that's 60 million, 65, 70, or anything north of what I've mentioned. Centre backs, there's no centre backs in the Premier League I look at and say, yeah, and even in Europe. But just go get me an athletic centre back who can, again, the left back and the centre back, starting level. I've been saying starting level players that come in instantly. Left back plays and starts at left back. He's better than Luke Shaw. The centre back is better than Maguire or Martinez, whether it's a right-sided centre back or a left-sided centre back, whichever. Make sure they're starting level and they both join. Because this team, I've been saying this United team is not that far away. But from being a serious team, from being a team that I believe is able to compete for Premier League or a Champions League. But with our defence, it's not. But you add those two in again. The key word in what I'm saying is people compete. Challenge, genuinely, not win, but compete and challenge. Because you don't have to be great. You can just be a good outfit.
We're in a weird era of football right now. You genuinely just have to be in you can just be a 7 out of 10 across the board, and that's good enough to do stuff in football now.
Right.
Gone are the days where you need superstars in your team because you're up against other superstars. We're not in that era of football anymore. Like nowadays, everyone's superstar is
fucking Vinicius Jr. Like, respectfully, like, bro, Nani and fucking I stand by this. Nani and Robinho were better than this guy, and they weren't considered superstars. Like, that's the era of football we're in now. Like, you don't have to. As long as your team is competent across the board, and by competent, like I said, 7 out of 10 on average, that's enough. But the problem is, our back four, giving them a 4 would be kind. Giving them a 3 would be kind. We've got a 3 at the back. Like, I'd say midfield is about 7. I'd say it's, now that we've added Belabra, I'd say it's a 7. I'd say attack is about an 8. It's the strongest part of our team. I'd say that's about an 8. But defense, 3. You see the imbalance there, people. You see the problem. 3 out of 10 the defense, and I'm saying the other 2 are 7, 8 comfortably. That's why we can't do anything serious. That's why we can't compete for nothing major or do nothing major in the league, because we just don't. That backline will continue to let us down like it has done in the first game of the season.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go on, Jesse, go on. You go.
No, just for the type of centre backs we actually need. Would you want Carrick to sign a centre back that can't head the ball but can't defend? Because you guys talk about the defensive struggles.
Fuck's sake, man.
I'm asking the question.
I mean, we already got that anyway. Lissandro Martinez, he's the carbon copy of that.
No, but this is what I'm asking the question.
And this is why when people
let me remove that real quick. Oh yeah, by the way, just to double down real quick, yeah.
My club are on the verge of getting relegated, but at least my deserve ass agenda still lives. Make sure you not go follow Jen.
Bro, this guy, I have to say, this guy jips with anime is so hilarious. This and by the way, I have to see. Wait. Gakpo is leaving City. Gakpo is joining City.
Yeah. Did you not know?
Did you not see that? Did you not see it?
Has just seen it.
Macaroonies, man.
85 M's on that, man.
No, wait. Flawless. This is why I call you these names, brother.
Why?
You have to tell me. No. You know the news, though. You have to tell me that. I seen just now. No. I seen just now. No. I seen just now.
Sorry,
and one more thing is, this is, by the way, this is so fuckery from Liverpool that, bro, you wanted to sell. You is replacing with now. I want 2 attackers now.
So who have you got?
Who is replacing?
You've got Barcola and Rio on the left. Munoz on the right.
Yes.
Are they your 3 wingers? Yeah. There's no more.
That's it. Yes. Yes.
Jeez.
And Isak can't stay fit for 50 games.
Yeah, Isak's only your only 9, yo. So you basically have 4 players for 6 spots.
And Chiesa injured always. Brother, he's hospital ward. Bro, see, I seen just now. I went to Twitter. You know what? I want to see the news. I went to Twitter. The first tweet it came. Gakpo to the City.
Yeah, you should have checked the group chat. Surfer put it in the group chat.
No, but
see, I would have called you a prick in the group chat. You would have seen that. Yeah, Surfer put that in the group chat earlier on today. There was like 3.
I seen that. No. I went to group chat. Just click the link. I haven't checked the full.
No, the problem was because me and Wickham was going back and forth, so it was going away from the chat real quick. But
these two were arguing.
But I was literally just talking about how
blessings, facts.
But sorry, I was literally talking about how deserves Gakpo, but he's going to City. I was literally saying this in my conversation.
No, I haven't heard it.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, but 85 million.
Just to see, bro, 85 million for him. Okay, first, you know what? I wanted 95 because Savio went for 85. I wanted 90, 95. Bro, why are we replacing them? See, this is so dumb. If you were selling Gakpo, then if selling Gakpo, why do you let Aston Villa sign Mbai then?
The report said something about Gakpo Barcola is the Gakpo replacement because that's what the report said, that it was waiting until Liverpool got a replacement.
What's it called?
No, that is not. That is my point, though. What I'm saying is, yes, you can sell Gakpo regardless of right wing, left wing. You can sell Gakpo, right? But if you want to sell Gakpo, why can't you go and sign replacement first, then sell?
No, but this is the thing. So the report is that they already got an agreement with Liverpool, and Gakpo has already chosen to go to City. But the thing is, the deal doesn't go through until Liverpool got the replacement for Gakpo.
Maybe they
We
just
have
weren't.
we sign no. The report says we have to sign replacement. Then Gakpo
Then
leaves.
then he
You'll find
goes
somebody else. You lot
and
think
this is
so.
the thing. Fabrizio said
No.
because Fabrizio seems very adamant that you're already going to sign somebody, and then he leaves probably on deadline day maybe. But the thing is,
Just for me, I want two attackers. And one more thing is, bro, Sar can't be our starting right winger, bro. I can't. Let me say he's 28 and we have to spend 65 million on him.
Who's this? Who?
Talking about
it's
Sar.
more it's more
Yeah,
so.
Sar can start. Barcola and Sar's not that bad.
Flawless. He can't be a starting right winger though.
Why can't you be a starting right winger? You want him to start on the left?
Bro, for me, no. Sir, for me, he's inside forward. See, our right back having issues. I don't see him like succeed like that.
I don't know. Maybe you put
People
Shabozz
rate
at right
Sar
wing.
like that. I don't
Sar
like
at
no.
right wing. You're good.
Bro,
Shabozz
is for
like right
me there
wing.
is this stupidity, this total stupidity from Liverpool too. See, I'm not surprised, but this diabolical recruitment. How are we
Bro,
spending a deadline day 65 million or 70 million or so? I'm definitely sure we are not getting for 55 million from Crystal Palace.
No, definitely not.
but maybe
We have to spend at least 60-65 for him.
they weren't sold on him by like
So
that.
you just add take that money from Gakpo and put
Flawless. No. See, this is tomfoolery. Stop. You can stop this tomfoolery. By the way. This guy said with straight face. It's straight face.
Are you gonna take
No.
Are you not gonna take the Gakpo money? And
No. Flawless. No. What I see. If my board was clever, no. If I am I know I am clever. What I will do, I will go to PSG, pay 55 billion buy, and go to Feyenoord and pay 55 for Musa. That means I got two wingers, two right wingers.
Yeah, we know your board ain't the brightest, but you'll get run one right winger. So then you got Munez and a new right winger, and then you've got Barcola and Rio for the left.
But that's the problem.
Tomfoolery, bro.
But that's the problem for us. Mules is not a right winger; he's a left winger too. So
Yes.
the team is heavily left winger, and
Left wingers.
they're gonna have one natural right winger.
I don't know. So you'll be all right.
Like this,
No. And one more thing is this tells me that this Irola wants to play Rio at right wing. Brother Irola, I'm telling you, I will give time, but if I see Rio playing right wing, it's time to go pro. I'm telling you that. Bro, I'm so tough with managers. I want to see. I'm not seeing anything new here. I know there is so much teething issues, so much of a time I'm giving you a time. But please don't play Rio at right wing. He's not suited for that. He's not a right winger.
Wait, sorry, can I ask the question? Would you not rather that specific situation? Because I do think he would rather prefer to have right wingers, but wouldn't you blame the Liverpool board in terms of the recruitment who was responsible for the signings, because they knew that Liverpool had no legit right wingers at the football club, and they still signing all these left wingers.
Yes, I 98% I blame board. For me that is no compromise. What I'm saying is, if you know what, play Barcola at right wing. I don't want to see Rio at right wing because he's only 18 years old. He doesn't know how to play position as if now. Bro, see, people can tell me, playing left wing and right wing are same. No, not same. Body position wise, taking on players is different. At least Barcola has some experience playing at right wing. That is my point, though. If you want to play right wing, you know what? Fun. Liverpool board doesn't be giving him enough players. Play right wing Barcola, play left wing at Rio. See, and one more thing is we have to depend upon Munoz, Rio, and Barcola to score goals.
Nah, you got Isak. Don't do that.
I'm talking about wings floats.
Yeah, Barcola will bag. Barcola will get goals, and you lot will sign another winger. There's no way you go into the season with 3 wingers.
Yeah, they get a Sar in it. They get a Sar in it. Probably.
They're gonna sign it. You're going to sign. There's no way you don't sign a winger.
I think the problem.
I will say this. Right. Long season ahead, by the way. Long season.
That you lot have a long. Do you think you sign a winger side, or you think you don't get anybody?
Oh, they would definitely sign this one.
My hat on this. We won't sign anybody right. I'm standing right there. I'm standing right. Flawless. It's like same thing. 85 million. That means we only signed for Barcola for 40 million.
Damn,
Yeah, this
like
thing.
you lot really
No,
now. You lot,
no,
there's no way you go into the
no,
season
no,
with
no,
three
sorry.
wingers and all
Sorry.
left.
This is the part I do disagree with. I do think you're gonna buy one more winger, but that winger will be the replacement for Gakpo. This will not be an addition to the squad.
Yeah, yeah, because if Gakpo is going, then yeah,
Just
they need
yeah, no,
two, and
no.
they'd only get
See,
one
I
in.
think I can see signing, but right now my stance on that Liverpool doesn't sign anyone. My stance on that. If I sign anyone, I don't want Sar, bro. For what price they're quoting, I don't want Sar. He's
I think with that,
28. He's not in.
I
He's
think,
inconsistent. For me, 65 million.
I think it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to say because right, because we had this conversation more. I mean, I did tell you yesterday the fact that Gakpo started right wing today was the telling point for me that he's definitely
He
going to
played
leave.
well.
Ironically,
He played well.
he played. Ironically, he was the best winger, right? Again, but again, this is the
Yes.
problem though. He's not a right winger, right? And for me, and this is what I say, Liverpool's planning is so weird. Of not,
Absolutely diabolical.
it's way too. It's just way too many left wingers. Like what Munoz, Barcola, and Rio. So you tell me you force one of them to transition into a right winger and then just sign another right winger to justify having two wingers on each side. That for me is dead. Reality is that you should be having two natural right wingers and two natural left wingers and go from there. So I'm very confused why they thought that this is the right plan to do, knowing that Salah was leaving already at the end of the season. This is the funniest part about it. They knew that Salah was leaving. If Salah said last minute, I want to leave, granted, I would be more understanding, but they knew that Salah was going to leave. And I've seen a couple local fans say the slot situation may have changed things, but I don't take this as an excuse, to be honest, if I'm being real, because even if slot, even if people didn't expect the slot to leave, you still knew that you needed at least two right wingers.
Yeah, that didn't change.
Yeah,
Like they,
just
they,
for
they
me, they
needed
need.
three.
See, the planning has to be. See, they went for demanded. The whole went for demanded. Salah replacements is demanded. You know, I say so many times, bro. If he rejects what, then what? We had so much time to go though. See, we all know everybody from the start of the window. Gakpo linked with Spurs. He wants to leave. Everybody knows that. From the starting point of the window, there are some rumors, strong rumors about it. Gakpo wants to leave. Gakpo wants to leave. City came late. That's why he's choosing City. If City is not there, he's definitely going to Spurs.
Yes.
If he's happening, why can't you plan before though? Why has to be always reactive? I want to see proactive though. I want to see proactive. You can't tell me we are going to the season where I don't have any competent right wingers to start. I have to show on some players these, some players there, and we can't. We have a baby midfield.
Yeah, these football boards are just. I mean, yeah, the owners of a lot of these clubs, man, they really like. As long as they're getting their Champions League money, they're just not that serious. Slot winning the league was an anomaly to them. They got their Champions League money and they got a title on top of it, and they just kind of relaxed after that. They just even now, like again, they're focused on just buying these attackers and spending all this money on them as well. It's just you can tell that they're just
No,
doing
Vikram,
their
no.
signings are
Problem is
just for the
no.
sake of it, man.
No. Problem is, yeah, you can buy. We need attackers. Not that is not the problem. The problem is planning. Yeah, if you want to buy wingers, you have to competent midfield also. Yes, we need wingers. We are planning for Barcola. We need
Yeah, but
pace. We
you
need
know
the
what it is
type of
though.
technical quality.
I think it's also more than just a planning thing. I think that like we were talking about before, a lot of these guys are getting paid millions to do their job, but they have no idea about their profession. Because I don't think they see midfield as a problematic area. I'll tell you why.
I'm
Because if they did, I think they would have signed a midfielder by now. The fact that they've not signed a midfielder and we've got approximately as we are in the UK right now, people, we've got about 48 hours before the window ends, and they've still not been they've not had any serious links to any midfielders whatsoever. That means that the board in their heads, they don't think the midfield is that much of an issue. And that tells you everything about them.
I think,
Because anyone
I
with
think,
eyes can see that they're light there.
I think this the big. I don't necessarily think it's necessarily like the right word. It's the numbers of players at the football club. If Liverpool only had four midfielders available, they go inside a midfielder. But because they got six, because they got McAllister, Gravenberch, Szoboszlai,
Soboslai,
Endo, and Trey
Naoni,
Noni,
Endo.
Yeah.
and Endo. Yeah. So there's six midfielders there
And
at the
Dino.
football club.
And
So
this is why. Yeah, go
and don't get twisted. I'm not saying that this is good enough, but this is the problem. Because they have six midfielders there, they don't want to sign somebody else. If one of them
Also,
were to leave, they're gonna go and sign a midfield immediately. But because there's already six midfielders at the football club, they're not gonna do it.
no, but I disagree as well, Jez. I think
Go on.
as well they when you said that they might not think it's good enough, but they look at the numbers and they're like, okay, the numbers is good enough. I
Yeah.
disagree. I think they do think it's good enough. I'll tell you why. Because
Go on.
data, just purely data will tell them that midfield won the league. We don't need midfield is not a priority area. And to be fair, if you're just looking at it from just a data standpoint, yeah, that makes sense. But what they're not taking into account is the manager that they've got now plays an entirely different style of play. And McAllister and Gravenberch have both regressed in that time. But that's the stuff that that's the stuff that on paper is not gonna tell you. You have to use your eyes to see that. But in their eyes, they're like, oh, but that midfield, it won the league. And they've got an up-and-coming youngster talent that's really good right now. Why do we need to strengthen? The midfield's not a problem area. But if you actually watch the games and look at how their manager sets up and look at what he needs, you'll see that they need one more in that area. But the board don't see it as a problematic area.
But this is the problem because obviously this also make it quick here. When Curtis Jones left, the report immediately was that Trey Noni is the replacement for Curtis Jones. So they did the whole in the house, in the house, and this is where I say Liverpool was never bound to buy a midfielder, even though they should have bought a midfielder. Why? Because I do agree with you, Richard. One, they do actually believe that what they have is good enough. But two, I do also think the numbers, like I said, let's say McAllister leave, just because of the numbers point of view, you have to go and sign somebody, regardless of if you think if McAllister is good or not. Just because somebody left, and this is somebody even higher in the squad depth for the midfield, you have to go and sign somebody. But because they're looking at it, like you said, we got a title winning midfield, and they're all still here, and the three guys behind them are an experienced brother in Endo, one of the more exciting midfielders that we have out of our academy and Trey Noni. And I think who's the other midfielder? I think they have one more midfielder there, I think also from the academy. They think to themselves, that's good enough. Even though I do agree, it's definitely not good enough.
Yeah, it just comes back again to boards and just doing everything on paper, doing everything with data. Like to a certain extent, you can do that, but the eye test has to come into it as well, man. Otherwise, you get situations like this because they are so light. And that's another thing that people are forgetting. They're playing 3 games a week. This isn't 1 game a week. They're playing 3 games a week, so they're gonna get injuries. And if they get an injury to any of their main midfielders now, they're even more light. It would literally just be 2 midfielders to fill 3 positions.
Hey man, it's gonna be a great season for Liverpool, man. Love to see it, man. It's fantastic.
Okay,
Hit that
Flores.
right side, man. Yeah. What a right winger for Liverpool Football Club in the season 26-27. Built to
Enjoy
Basel
Carnival.
as
Go
well.
and enjoy Carnival.
Oh! Trust me, I will, fam. Don't worry about it.
I know that, bro. I know that, bro. I said same to you, bro. I said, see, every fucking time I got some time to enjoy. I see Liverpool news. You know what? My time is fucked. I just went to Twitter to see this, bro.
You'll be all right, man. You tough. I'll still send you a voice note when I'm there calling you a prick. But it's all good, man. Big up to Mazda says, how do you feel about missing out to Chelsea on another central midfielder target?
Who missed out to Chelsea?
Who missed out? Who did Chelsea
You
sign?
talking about Kamara?
Yeah, who's Kamara linked to?
He's from
Kamara.
Liverpool. He's from outside. He's from outside. He's from the
Bro,
side.
see, no, wait. We offered, our board is so stupid. He wants to come to Liverpool. We said, you know what, we don't need him.
Yeah,
He wants to come to Liverpool. He wants to join Liverpool, brother.
They didn't miss out. Their board thinks their midfield is good enough.
Yes.
Their board doesn't think they need them.
And by the way, see, I rate Kamara, but I don't think he changes much.
Not the way that Areola plays. He doesn't. No, you need more.
I see. For me, no. For me, see. Yeah, flawless. He wants to join. He offered to us, but we said no.
Okay. All right. Fair.
And by the way, I think the closest midfielder I want right now is Kone.
Manu Kone.
Yes, from Roma.
Okay.
I want him because see, he's also 8. In my eyes, he's 8. For me, he have defensive discipline. I want a player who knows positionally in terms of defensive way to be in the pitch. I don't want this open football, bro. I don't want this open leg football. I want closer leg football.
To be fair, side. When I watched the game today, Liverpool did have actually more control with McAllister was in there, but the issues were still there that Nottm Forest were able to really just take advantage of what Areola's football is like. That's why you saw how Forest was so Forest should have had Forest actually performed quite well, right?
Yeah, they had chances.
I said before. Sorry to cut you off. What I said, even if we're having control also, I'm thinking Forest can score here. See, that can't happen though. See, even if my football club, even if my team having a 65 to 70% position of football, I'm not sitting here, you know what, Liverpool are good, we're controlling the game. No. I'm still thinking in the back of our mind, this is not good, we will concede. This is because I don't trust this midfield to control. I don't do this. If you watch full game, the period where our midfield looked little bit better was Gravenberch and Nayoni came in. Nayoni played well. For 18 minutes, he did well. And by the way, once I have to tell this, don't tell me this, we need to give it time. I have to see this system 10 games. No, shut the fuck up. Klopp did with his first game. Bro, Klopp did with his first game, bro. Carrick did with his first game. Matthias Jesse from Newcastle did with his first game. Glasner is doing this first game. Don't tell me I have to see the system tactics after 10 to 15 games. No, that is bullshit.
It is just two games.
Bro, Vikram, that is bullshit. You see, don't scramble your mind like that. No, it's only 2 games. No, I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing it. No, I'm not hearing it. No.
I agree with Sai. There is certain things you should see within 2 games. I'm not saying you should win, but I'm saying
no. Let me tell you right. See, you seen what is Carrick football from the start of the game, right? From first game onwards, Carrick football.
Yes.
Why can't see? Matthias Jessel went to Newcastle. I know he's a good coach. He will have a difficult ways. He's a good coach. He went to Newcastle. He played his football from the starting onwards.
Yes.
Glasner went to Forest. He's playing his football. Yeah. Marco Rosa went to Bournemouth. He's playing his football. Why can't I see Irola football from starting onwards though? He had his preseason. Regardless of players, bro, Klopp had more shit players than us.
Yeah,
Klopp played brilliant in football.
Yeah, you're right.
You can see that lineup.
Yeah, but Klopp is a different level anyway to these other guys.
Bro, don't get me. No. See, no. Klopp is different level, but in terms of players are way shitter. He played that type of shit football with that players though. How can we had a good players? How I'm not seeing a Irelos type football with these players though?
I just don't think they're the right profile, and I think he does need time.
No. See, no, it's not about right profile or not. Don't tell me it's right about because I'm not in it. Irola went to Bournemouth. He built 2 rebuilds by the way. He lost 1 squad and he played well with another squad also. Why can't I see it or no?
Football should resemble
because he still has to get results, bro. You guys, this is all fantastic in hindsight. If Iriola started the season and he drew 10 games like he did at Bournemouth, everyone would want him out. So I don't know what this is.
No. See, Vikram. I said no. I'm not. See, I never said I want him out. I never said he has to know. What I'm asking is why I am unable to see a Irola football. That is why I'm not asking.
Yeah, if you saw Areola football and you had like no wins in 10, he'd be sacked.
No. See, I never speak about wins percentage. I never see it about draws. I never seen about this. I see when I'm watching football match from my team, I expect tactics. I see in terms of tactical preview, bro. What are you trying to do? What is your system? How is your midfield playing? How is centre backs playing? How is your attacking patterns? I see that. I'm not saying that for me, for me, last season, it's like continuation. Slot football is slot 2.0, 3.0. I'm not saying this is not Irola for me.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Areola's football already. I get
No.
outside of it. Yeah,
No,
outside.
See,
I get that.
partly to that is one, the fullbacks are actually weak, right? And this is not his fault, right? Because the fullbacks were already at the football club. And two, I do generally believe the midfield necessarily doesn't help as well. But I do understand what Sai is saying because I have obviously not similar issues with the Zerbi, but there's definitely similarities there in terms of what you at bare minimum what you were expecting, right? And what's supposed to be right. And I just do not. And partly with me, I said this all this time before. Don't get it twisted. These mid-table managers, when they do well, believe they get an opportunity. They do deserve an opportunity at these bigger clubs.
Absolutely.
But I always say,
Yeah.
I hate these managers so much because they come with those same tactics to those big clubs and think that teams played the way I have to quickly realize. And I said this about Thomas Frank. The way teams play Brentford is not the same way teams play Tottenham. Ariola has to find out
Yeah.
really quickly. Liverpool is not going to be played the same way people play Bournemouth. It's easy
Nah,
to take
facts.
advantage. It's easy to take advantage of space when you Bournemouth, but when teams say, you know what, we respect you, we're not going to give you the space. No. And this is why I agree with Sai. It's Malasa and Bakola as the wingers, with Kirk and Ping Pong as the fullbacks. Sounds diabolical against low blocks.
Bro, it was diabolical to bro. Let's not get it twisted. Towards like the last 10 minutes of the second half, they ran out of ideas against that Glasner low block. They had no idea what to do. They were just like,
but no, Vikram, you saying that it's only 2 games though? No. Why you saying it's only 2 games? Why have to though? Why have to be concerned though? No.
No, because
you're saying 2 games.
I'm just analyzing
you saying this
in isolation. I'm just looking at
yes,
it in isolation.
same thing for me, bro. Same thing with me. I'm analyzing the situation. Same thing with me.
But it still is only 2 games. That's what I would say.
Bro, I seen preseason. It's only 2 games. Regardless of the result, if you are a manager, I want to see a system. If I can't see a system, your tactics, how can I speak about our football? If somebody asks me what is Liverpool style, what I have to say now?
No, again, like I hear what you're saying. Like you should see more, but again, what is preseason?
See, I can't understand why football fans give this time deserves this time. It's only 2 games. It's only 3 games. It's only 4 games, bro. Motherfuckers, we are getting paid for first game. Why can't you replace though? Why can't I see from first game?
Because football's not just black and white. Like there's
No. The point I would say is because it means they can literally have just the same conversation. I mean, if Flores came back me, they told me with Thomas Frank, look at how amazing those first 10 games are.
Yeah, they did. I remember that. Yeah, they did.
But that's what I'm saying. No, but that's what I'm saying. It's size like you can see more in 2 games. But if Liverpool started how Bournemouth started, there would be no Liverpool fans sat here.
No, Vikram. I never speak about result. No, Vikram. 1 minute, just. No. I said have to sack. I said, brother. I just said I'm not saying his tactics, regardless of players.
No, but that's my point. No. They saw his tactics when he started at Bournemouth. It just wasn't working at the start. It took some time.
No. See, that can't happen though, because that can't happen. I disagree because he showed me 2 types of tactics with 2 different squads at Bournemouth. Why can't you do this with this better though? Bournemouth, our squad is better than Bournemouth. Why can't I see these tactics though?
But again,
Guy's not talking about results. He's talking about how it looks.
No, but like Jez and I actually mentioned earlier, the way that teams are playing Bournemouth is different to the way that teams are playing Liverpool. He can't set up that way because teams are going to you saw today. Teams are going to low block. They're not going to come out to try and play.
You can't set up like that. But in terms of pressing, in terms of positional awareness, in terms of defensive also, why I'm seeing same issues though?
What like defensive? I mean, that's a completely
defensive was the same issues though. You can tell me Vikram. You can tell me fullbacks are issue. But in terms of attacking style also, in terms of attacking patterns also, bro, we needed 2. For me, the 2 goals are two good player. One is a brilliant finish. Another one is a good, brilliant assist from Gakpo. That's it. There is not any tactical breakdown. There is any a brilliant highlight from the attack. No, we haven't moved ball like that. When you see Bournemouth play, you can see, go and watch Irola Bournemouth play. When they attack, we know, bro, this is Bournemouth plays. They attack very ferociously. They attack very brilliantly from ball to ball. From one pass to one pass, it's so direct. I'm not seeing that.
Oh, Liverpool in the first half was so slow, so
Yes.
slow.
Why is that though?
It's
was-
but again, it's a profile and it's a structure thing. It's
No,
a
no,
bit
no,
of
but
both.
no,
It's a
but
bit of
no,
both.
but I can't, but we can. But the thing is here, even though his profile can be a good argument, moving the ball faster doesn't mean that you need the perfect profiles to just move the ball faster. Oh,
Well, then you
guys,
could get onto the players. Maybe the players weren't listening as well. Maybe it's a bit of
no,
free.
but this is the thing though. Second half, they started to move the ball quicker, even though it wasn't quick enough. They started to move it quicker. So for me, it's like, why can't you get your team to move the ball quicker from the get go? When you know, when it comes to a low block, you have to work it around.
That's a different conversation. That's like, okay, that's now we're talking about his like in-game management, his management of the players. How can he get the players to follow what he's asking from them?
But this is where we can have the conversation. But it's part of management altogether, and then him.
Yeah, of course.
And this is why I say
again, I've never said that Iriola is like this, like absolutely insane manager. I just think that like the where we are in the season right now, I think it's just way too early for people to be going over the top with, because it's two ends of the spectrum, right? You've got people saying, because people have made signings, right? You've got people saying that their signings are crap, they're no good. And then you've got the other side where people are like, "Oh, this manager's rubbish."
Let me ask you a question. You still got Coventry getting relegated?
I think it's too early.
Vikram, you still got Coventry getting relegated?
But that's different because I didn't rate Lampard from time ago. I didn't rate him 10 years ago, and I don't rate him now.
Okay,
I never rated Lampard at any point.
You've never rated him. Jez, have you ever rated De Zerbi?
No.
What's the difference?
Lampard has Coventry.
What's the difference? Like, what's the difference? Like, you're saying off of. I hear what you're saying. Don't go over the top. You're saying you think Coventry get relegated. You've been crashing out on them, or crashing on them since game week 1 when they got beat by Arsenal. You don't rate Lampard, which is fair. I agree. I think Coventry will get relegated. More so because of him. Their players don't look like they're good enough, even though it's limited knowledge. Jez don't rate Spurs. And that's like in regards to De Zerbi. As long as you've not rated Lampard, you ain't rated De Zerbi. So it's the same difference. There's no difference.
The difference is Lampard could change if he wanted to, but he's not going to. Even
do you think if Lampard
not going to.
If you think Lampard changes, do you think Coventry stay in the league?
They have a much higher chance.
Yeah, which they would.
Okay,
but they still probably wouldn't, but they'd have a much higher chance. But he's not.
How much is much higher?
Just like let's say I think the points total to stay up will be lower this season. Let's say it's like 35 points.
Yeah, let's go with it.
If he continues playing how he's playing, he's not getting above 20. But if he actually changes his style of play, he could get like a 30, a 33.
I hear that. I'm just saying in regards to it's a balancing thing. But big up to my guy. Yo, I didn't even clock it was you, Tassie. What are you saying? Hope you're still in the chat. Big up for the super chat. I had to click on it and I was like, yo, you look familiar. Big up Tassie. Says one time I figure out how to give memberships we lit. I think it's just on the icon and it should pop up, I think. Let me know if you figure it out, Tassie. And how many accounts you got? Because I swear I've modded you on 2 other accounts. I've modded you on 2 other accounts. That's why I didn't recognize it was you at first. Yeah, but big on my guy Tassie every single time, man. Let me mod him. I'm gonna send him a message and that. I was saying, but shout out to my guy Tassie. Big up for the super chat. Appreciate it as well. As Madison says, oh yeah, big up Don C again every single time. Make sure you subscribe to Donversation TV. We are gonna close out shortly. Wild Take, I believe Ariola will be gone before.
It's not wild take.
It's not wild.
It's not wild take.
I don't think any of them get sacked this season.
No, I don't think Zerbi's getting sacked because we put this guy on. He's the 5th highest manager in the world. He's not gonna get sacked.
Yeah, and I don't think Ariola will get sacked.
We will give time though. For me, we will give time. For me, it's not about see, he can draw 5 games, he can lose 3 games. For me, I always say my prediction is 6. What I wanted to see is, brother, what is your motherfucking style? I want to see his style. Just show me your attacking patterns, bro. regardless of what, just show me attacking patterns. Because I have from different managers, from different teams, I'm seeing your attacking patterns. I'm seeing different type of attacks, your styles. I can't see that. For me, I can't stand that. If you are a good coach, people will tell me Ireland is a good coach. If I am a good coach, show me that. Show me that. I am not sitting here and I'm not giving any grace period because these guys getting paid. Everybody is getting paid. See, I know Liverpool has fullback issues. I know Liverpool has midfield issues. But regardless of that, I want to see attacking patterns.
I just don't think
man.
either of them are going to get sacked because,
No,
like,
obviously.
these two clubs in general, they do give
No,
managers relative amounts of time. Like, they're not going to just.
I mean,
They would have to both be in relegation battles, I think, for any of them to have any chance of being sacked.
I mean, Deserbi will be in the relegation battle. He will be the first manager. He will be the highest. He will be the highest paid manager to ever be in the relegation battle. This is for sure.
Oh my god, man!
It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. Big up nephew as well. Says don't know if you got to it on thoughts on the fight. I did. I'll get to it again since you asked. First, yeah, man. Again, all the credit in the world to Hrgovic, because he's been saying in the build-up the entire time, we're gonna get him to the last stages, and I'm gonna stop him. That's what he was saying, and he played the game plan down to a T, and he took some big shots as well. Props to his chin, props to his resilience, and just sheer endeavor and just will to win. Now, like that's what I would say. Like that is so resilient to not, because some of them shots, like I felt, like I was in London, I felt some of them shots he was taking in Manchester, like some, because he took clean shots, 110%. Props to Atoma as well, because one thing I will, even though he was out on his feet, he never stopped trying to win the fight. Even when he got stopped there at the end, he was still trying to knock man out. He was still trying to do it. And it's a learning curve for him. And we spoke just before, I think Vikram mentioned it. No, it was Eddie who was talking about and Jez, about managers being crowned too quick. And that's the same with Moses Atoma. Now people are going to crash on him and go overboard and say, oh, he ain't all that. Moses Atoma is still an extremely talented fighter. I still think he'll go on to be a world champion. Still think he can beat most of the people in the division as well. Want to see them run it back. Hopefully he's okay because he left on a stretcher as well. But I can only give props to both of them. And it was, you could say, immaturity, some inexperience from, because Atoma was ahead. He didn't actually have to knock him out. He could have conserved some energy and coasted through them rounds. Because by round 7, he'd already scored a knockdown. I think by round 7, he had won every round. And then I'd love to see what the scorecards were saying by the stoppage. Because if they don't have him 5-6 rounds ahead, I'd be extremely surprised. But yeah, I hear it. Nah, I don't believe that. You know, already ain't sparred over 6 rounds. Nah, he would be sparring in camp. No way would they not have him spar, which is difficult to prepare you for. It's like in football when we talk about it, there's a difference between training and match fitness. There's a difference between fitness and match fitness. Difference between sharpness and match sharpness. I can't believe that. Yeah. I can't believe that. What were the coaches saying, nephew, that you're saying that you should fire them coaches? What were they saying? Or was it just a lack of instructions? Because I wasn't really paying
By the way,
attention.
I missed this fight. Who won, flawless? I missed this fight.
Hrgovic won. He stopped him. He stopped him late. Because it was all
How did Nottm go? How did
Nottm won every round? Say that again?
How did Nottm perform?
He performed well, but then he just gassed out. He just gassed out. He was just all over. He was all over the place. Like
I had doubts about it. I had doubts of Nottm going in this fight.
Like there was the ending, and he just hit the ropes. Like I thought Hrgovic caught him with a shot. Like he was all over the place, like balance wise. Like he was just all over the place. Like, but hey, props to him, man. And hopefully he's okay because he did leave on a stretcher. I'm hoping it's just precaution and it's nothing serious because I want to see them run it back. Yeah. That's true. Big lack of instructions, bro. You see him and time him out, but you don't tell him just to score. Yeah, that's what you should. I was telling him hold. I'm shouting at my TV to hold. I'm saying, yo, hold. Like you're up. You was up like 6-7. What was the score? Let me actually check. What was the score?
Wait, Nottm is up, right? Nottm is leading the fight.
Yeah. He dropped. He packed him up. He was catching him with clean shots the entire fight, and he dropped.
How did you lose though?
Third. Stoppage.
How did you lose?
It was stoppage. Yeah. It was stoppage. He was knackered.
I will watch it.
He dragged him into. Yeah, let me see. Hrgovic. Let me see the scorecards.
Yeah.
I'm having a look here.
Big up ST2.
Let's see. Oh yeah, that's Tassie again. I'm gonna get to that. Hey nephew, if you've got the scorecards, let me know. I'm just looking there to see because surely they add him up, like the official ones. Let me have a look. Because I can't find them. If anyone's got them, let me know. I'd love to see the official scorecards. All right, here we go. Fitness is it. Let me have a look. See, so this is the official scorecards. This is one of the judges. Oh, is this theirs? Round by round scorecard. So I don't know if this is theirs, but 10-9 Atoma, 10-8 Atoma, 10-9 Atoma, 10-9 Atoma, 10-9 Atoma, Hergovich, 10-9, 10-9 Atoma, and 10-9 Atoma. And then there was a TKO in round 9. So they gave him one round, Hergovich, up until round 9. So he's up ahead comfortably. And that's probably about right. It's probably about right. Yeah.
Will you say it's fair result?
Oh yeah.
Overall,
Yeah. Fair result. He stopped him. The stoppage was fair. You can't have no arguments about the stoppage. He left on a stretcher. You can't have no arguments about the stoppage. Yeah. The ref waved it off.
I have to watch and see then.
Yeah, watch it. Atoma's team threw the white towel in. Like they knew what it was. They knew what it was.
But see, the from facts of what I seen from Itoma, I don't think it will happen again, brother. From what I seen, I don't think this type of fight will happen again for him because I think he will learn quick. He will be a good fighter. He will learn quick.
100%. A big up to my guy Tassie as well. So some accounts are my old PSN accounts. It's whatever account that's logged in on that device I'm using. You know what? Fair's Tassie. And I appreciate you gifting the membership as well. So if Tassie gifted you a membership, make sure you big him up. Bad Boy DJ as well, by the way, people. You need a DJ. Get to Tassie. Bad Boy DJ as well. Now, you always support, man. All the time, Tassie. And you know it's mutual. You know I got you, man. And if any help you need, shout me, fam. You know the vibes. I seen you was in Turtle Bay. Big up to you, DJing. So shout out to Tassie, man. But you know I got you. And I do appreciate the support because you always do back it, man. So thank you. Appreciate it, my G. Every single time.
Plus, you listen to EDM. You don't listen to EDM. EDM music.
What music? Say that again.
EDM.
No, EDM. No. I'll listen to EDM. No. Why'd you ask?
No. You know about DJ. That's what I'm asking. People like DJs.
Tassie plays also. He plays hip hop. He played grime. He'll play bashment, dancehall, reggae. He's probably got more tricks in his bag. Like Tassie.
No. I'm big EDM fan. That's why I'm big EDM.
Oh, right. Yeah. Nah, it's not for me. But yeah, bad boy DJ. Like I've seen him shut down parties and shows and all these types of stuff and live events, etc. Yeah, Tassie cold. 100%. Tassie, he's cold. And yeah, he was falling backwards before the towel because the punch didn't actually knock him down. Yeah, it was mad. One thing I say though, most of Atoma's power shots didn't 100% land clean. However, that uppercut, fair fucking play for just walking to the corner. Yeah, because he caught him with some clean shots. I'm like, yo. Because you could tell that it hurt him because he backs up. If it didn't hurt him, Hergovich is not backing up. But like I said, that was the game plan the entire time. He said, latter rounds, and I'm going to drag him. And then I'm going to drag him to the latter rounds and then stop him. That's what he said.
Fair play, man.
So, yeah, fair play to him. But all right, people. I think that's it. No more questions from you lot, I don't think. You lot got a couple minutes before we do close out because I do need to film this video. I got a video I've already filmed, people that'll be out on Sunday. Ask me anything I did. So I answered the questions that I got asked for that. And then I'm going to do a video about United's transfer window overall and just give my thoughts for the coming season. So people can stop saying certain things to me about, oh, I told you so and this and that when I've been stating certain things about Manchester United. So people say, oh, I told you about United's defense. Been talking about Manchester
People
United.
don't admit Flawless never said anything, brother. Flawless said nothing. He said Flawless will win league. Yeah. He said easy part of carry cartel, brother. Flawless is part of carry cartel.
No, what's the
shout out to Carry Cartel, man. Big up Sheik, big up Eddie.
And brother, another member of Carry Cartel is Jess. Another member is there. Another member.
Wait. I mean, shit. I want to be in CC rather than the RD.
Bro, like, does everything have to be a diss on the Zerbi? I just don't understand. Like,
yes, I agree with that. You know, Jess, I agree, bro. Jess, I agree.
Like somebody legit said to me in one of the questions, it was like, it was funny. It was like, is Amarim out going to remain on the board forever? And he was like, I'm a big advocate of it. Yes. Don't even have to be football. It can be boxing related.
De Zerbi's not committed half the crimes Amarim's committed.
No,
That
he
is
hasn't.
the most
But what I'm
unfair
saying is,
comparison ever.
no, I'm not comparing the two, Vikram. What I'm saying is, I understand Jez's vim. If you have vim for someone and dislike somebody so much in regards to being overrated and not rating them, and then they come to your football club, I get it, man. That's all I'm saying. Like, Jez, do I think he's going overboard with it? Nah, I fully understand it. I'm just saying I get it as someone who has that energy for people that I don't like. I understand. I could have done a boxing match reaction today for Hergovic and Nottm. You damn right that Amarim out would have been on the board. I had nothing to do. I put Amarim out on the board when England were in the World Cup. There's nothing to do with nothing. England lost to Argentina. There was nothing to do with him. Forever. Could be an NBA match reaction, whatever the case may be. Amarim out is on that board forever.
All I'm saying is I was the same guy who celebrated when Southampton drew to us. Of course, when Southampton got the penalty last minute to make 3-3, I celebrated when Conte was the manager because I knew this was going to sack him.
Yeah, he's a manager that I got no time for at all.
Same. And by the way, Usam, this fucking guy, Usam said, you know what, bring me Conte. Usam, I'm never leaving you, brother. I will remember that. Usam said, you know what, I need Conte at Liverpool Football Club. Bro, that is stupid.
Sam also thinks that Barcola, his words, is an absolutely unbelievable signing, guys. It's
no, Vikram, I can understand. No, see, wait. Vikram. No, I can understand because in terms of some Liverpool fans, some other type of Rebel fans, they fully sold on Barcola, by the way. You can ask GTV. Flawless knows who G is. GTV, Saeed, Usam, and some other people fully sold on Barcola, by the way. Fully sold. They're their guy. I can understand why they're guy, but in terms of what I seen, in terms of what I think he needs massive improvement. He's okay player. I don't think this level of needle mover, this level of I haven't seen that.
Yeah, might moving a bit mad side, but yeah, now we get the overall.
No, we get it.
And yeah, 100% Tassie. You know the vibes, man. It's forever. People are like, oh, why are you crashing him forever? Because I would.
Flawless, before you close out,
made it worse. Sorry, go.
Before you close out, Flawless, where do you see Idoma fight next? Who do you want to see fight?
Yo, run back. I know Hergovic he's now the champion, so he's got over fight. I want the rematch. You man got to run that back. 100%.
Not now though.
Maybe the loser of the Wardley Dubois. Maybe the loser of that. Is that a rematch? I swear that's a Hey, nephew, that's a rematch, right? I swear that's a rematch for a belt.
Yeah, rematch. Yeah, Dubois versus rematch. Yeah.
The loser of that.
Sorry, I'll be honest, man. Who I want if there's somebody I want Thomas to fight, is deserving.
Oh my god!
This fucking guy,
bro. This is ridiculous. This is just ridiculous.
This is ridiculous. This is who I want to see.
You know, I'm not even gonna argue this, but I'm just gonna wait. When he starts winning games, this is gonna look amazing.
No.
Say one sec. Okay, and when he wins football matches, then I will be sitting here saying, so he's just doing a Brighton.
Oh my god!
What are you saying? Spurs is your side thing too, Vikram. Welcome, man. Let's go, man. Let's go. Bro,
don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me hanging.
I have to turn my camera on, innit?
Let's go, man. You know what I'm saying? See, Vikram.
No, you can see Flawless. Yeah, don't leave me hanging. Yes.
It's a bit weird.
Cool, we see it, man. Yeah, hold that side. Now what? Hold that, man. Hold that. Huh?
Bro, no, I backed you. You scrub. I said, don't leave me hanging.
Yeah, stupid guy, yo. Big up, Tassie did say we are gonna suffer. What a fraud. I hope Ruben Amarim's pillow is warm. Facts.
I hope all the suffer should go on to deserve it. But what was it? By the way, talking about suffer, before we end, obviously also for Dortmund as well. We played ironically at the same time, and I ended up pushing more the Dortmund game than the Tottenham game because this whole shit the football was. But we played really good football. That front three was connecting so well. But one of our new signings, Constantilius, from Paco, he got injured in the game, and I'm hearing some bad news that apparently his injury is bad. Obviously, we don't know if it's an ACL. but apparently it's a bad injury. So, hey, if you told me after the first game it's gonna get taken away from me, I'll be honest. Man, I can't
It's
believe it
dark.
personally.
It's dark, man.
I'm just gonna say,
I have seen that tweet.
oh, sorry, your mic, your mic. I mean,
Can you hear
I'm
me?
hoping. Like, no, we can hear
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hoping that it's just even if it's like 3 months, 4 months, I'd rather take that than like an ACL. The good thing is it's not a player that necessarily relies on pace, but we just signed him, and
Mm.
we have not that much attacking depth, outside the youngsters. So honestly, I'm really hoping that it's not an ACL. What people say it might be, but we move him because honestly, that front three is going to be exciting to watch
Fairs.
if he's healthy.
Keep an eye on
And
it,
by the way,
man.
just see, I'm seeing Bayer playing wing back.
Oh yeah, because we still haven't signed a wing. We still have to sign Nest and a wing back because Hector Ford from Barca he went to Sociedad.
Yeah, I seen that. Yes, I seen that, bro. The amount of weekly wages is ridiculous. By the way, I'm
Oh
seeing
yeah,
Real Sociedad playing
Wow.
weekly wages ridiculous.
yeah.
Per
No, they pay him good money. Barcelona got a 20 million buyback clause, and they got a 50% sell-on clause. There was no way we were going to cut. There was no.
That will
Sorry,
not
Mike.
happen. No,
Oh,
that will
sorry.
not happen.
Okay, cool. But yeah,
Yeah.
so it was just never going to happen with everything. But your thoughts on music?
I was just telling Size, Max moving Mac, big up, man.
Yeah.
Not even trying to kip her out. Shoot this video.
And
real
Sean,
quick
you
and
know,
then
for the
out.
Chelsea people, just wait, bro. Let the Chelsea man say, let the Chelsea man talk their talk, man. They're
Flo,
excited
what is
now with
happening with
their
my mic?
manager
I
and their
can't
new
understand. What is
contracts.
happening with
You're
my mic?
good.
It's the
It's
muff.
crackling, but it's all good.
It's crackling, yeah.
Oh,
It's
yes.
crackling, but bro, just for the Chelsea lot, just let them wait in it. Obviously, it's going well at the moment. Let's see how Alonso does when they reach a bad patch. And by bad patch, I mean when they start playing against teams that don't want to play football. We're gonna see what happens then. Because man are saying best attack already after 1-2 games. But hey, you don't even need to argue with these people. Just wait. Let the season play out.
I know. But people,
Yes.
big up. Love to everyone that's locked in as well. Shouts to everyone who is tapped in. Again, make sure you run up the likes. Make
Yeah,
sure you
make sure.
subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell as well.
Okay, I'm gonna add one more thing, Flawless. Mr. Nice Guy, no, we weren't out here celebrating preseason wins. We were the only two that were telling these guys that preseason doesn't matter. So go somewhere else with those accusations, man. Come on, man.
Wait, is he talking?
You're better
Wait,
than
to
this.
Mr. Nice Guy, you talking about United?
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know.
none of these two were celebrating preseason.
Nah, I'm just making sure. That's what I.
Yeah, I don't know who was celebrating
Yeah.
Bro,
preseason.
we've probably been the only ones that I've seen that haven't said anything positive about preseason because we know that it's just for fitness.
No.
Now I'm just double checking before I do respond. No, see, yeah, he said Tottenham.
The Tottenham
No.
fan. Tottenham fans are celebrating preseason. Bro, I don't remember that.
But I'm sorry, I'm not Tottenham fan base. Like I'm just like, yo, Mr. Nice, bro, you gotta go and take that elsewhere, man.
I knew you were talking about United.
Yeah, there's no one here
Alright,
that was
people.
talking about preseason.
So people, we gonna close out. Love to everyone that's locked in. Like I said, no live streams today. So no live streams today, Sunday. No live streams Monday. We'll be back Tuesday. But I've already got 2 videos. Well, I'm gonna pre-record one. There'll be 2 pre-recorded videos going out early morning. So 9 a.m. today, 9 a.m. tomorrow as well. So keep a lookout for them because I'm at Carnival. So my coach is like 3 hours. So I need to go get finished getting prepared and prepped and all that stuff. So if you're at Carnival, yo, enjoy people because I will be there and that. So yeah, like that's what that is. If you see me, come say bless. You already know.
Yeah, don't do a CP.
If you see Flawless, punch, bro. Punch him. He deserves it.
Yeah, don't.
By the way,
Go on.
before you close out, Flawless, people don't take threats. Example is Kirkes.
No United watch along. I won't do a match reaction because I wouldn't have watched the game in time, but I am gonna watch the game back and you'll get content. And then from Tuesday, 1st of September, I'm back at it for the rest of the season. From Tuesday to 1st of September. So watch alongs, match reactions, Man United, Q&As, the United City show, the United Arsenal show, the Yardman show, the Bayesian show, etc. All of them fan calling shows. A new show will be launching on here as well. Like all of that, so you'll get content. Like I've already set up the schedule. I've just not updated it for next week. Fan calling show, Talk Your Ish. That'll be back on the extra channel. So for everyone who's got so much to say, in the chat all the time, call in, talk your ish, and then the members Q&A, that'll be back as well. Go on.
But Mr. K Nice, man, you can come to the, actually perfect for you. You can come to the calling show because apparently I was talking mad crazy shit, man. You must be talking to the Tottenham fans on Twitter, not me, bro.
Yeah, pull up, man. Talk your ish, which is I'm gonna do on.
I'm kind of confused.
Yeah, when there's no games, when there's no Prem games on Fridays, they'll be around on Friday. Sarcasm City TV Extra. But anytime I go live on there, I'll go live on here to remind people to get over there. So yeah. Oh, we need a picture of hammering out from the carnival. I'm probably gonna be too lean. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm gonna be mashed up. That's what that is gonna. I'm gonna be lit. Like I'm gonna be lit like it's LA. That's what I'm gonna be on. But yeah, again. Big up everyone supporting Sarcasm City TV. Big up my guy Tassie for the super chat. Big him up for gifting the memberships as well. Also, always seeing it's the Chelsea thing. Big up Sir Guffey as well, who dropped jewels. Big up to all the panelists, all the regulars, all the new people in the chat as well, moderators, etc. But don't forget, this show, all the other shows on the channel are available on all audio platforms as well. So Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, etc., etc. Oh, he's a Chelsea fan. Hey, Colin Vikran will be there. I don't think anyone's live though. So big up. Love to anyone. Big up, love to everyone that's locked in. It's been the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube.
Say no to drugs, people. Big up.
Thank you very much for tuning in.